where the oil is being struck out to maintain Nigeria. But along the line, those who gave up their life to see that the federal government and the world look into the Niger Delta issue lost their life for nothing. I will tell you, many people, because that time, we know every inner act of government that time. Many who gave up their life in Niger Delta lost their life without gaining anything, neither their family member or anybody. Rather, the wolves and the jackals who were standing by to use their blood to climb into their political ambition were the people who made gain out of the blood of those youth that laid down their life. Now, I will tell you, it's that agitation that brought Chibika Amechi into Nigeria politics. Niger Delta agitation is what brought Goodluck Jonathan into Nigeria politics. Niger Delta agitation is what brought Ipob into Nigerian politics. If you come to the riverine area of Biafra land, which they call them South, there are too many intellectuals in that very part of Biafra land. But many people may not know this. But what happened, people who grabbed the opportunity of the sacrifice, I don't know, are they flagging this? I think they are trying to flag down my broadcast. So people who made the gain out of the sacrifice of the youth of the Niger Delta were completely people who are not well educated. I must tell you. People who we are supposed to represent the people truly couldn't make it because of the leaders or the commanders of the Niger Delta movement operations quickly hand over their mission because of money attraction. They handed over to people like Chibika Amechi who were financially buoyant to sponsor them. Most of them now sell their agitation to these hands. And these hands now got into federal. People like Osare Dukubo seizes the opportunity to reign. And this is why I asked our brother, late Oliver, may he so rest in peace. I asked him, I said, anything regarding to agitate, and some microfew individual will now use the blood of innocent people to climb their political ambition, will not happen in any part of Biafra land again. I said it before him. I said it will not happen. He said, if you go into that direction, we will work against it, we will kick against it. But I have listened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and I have checked the way IPOB operate. But to me, he seems very convinced that, yes, the hour has come through this very man, called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I said it before him. And I joined the movement. I keep on monitoring, I keep on watching the attitude of IPOB and the unit where I belong. I see that, yes, the message that was coming from the coordinators and the officials of IPOB shows very genuine and determined to restore Biafra. So why I'm saying what I'm saying today is because of those who may be ignorant how government strategize themselves and work against any institutions or group. We need to be very careful. I say after today teaching, that's why I place full number here, WhatsApp number, so that those people who always hide under comment section, or maybe our write-up not seems very clear to them. Maybe the word of mouth can be very clear to them to understand the stand of this person or understand the kind of person this person is. That's what I've come here to do today. And that's why I posted it. I don't like posting that I'm coming on here, because anytime I post it, Facebook always trouble me, because Nigeria government always monitor my face, and they always disrupt my program. So I did it today. I say, I want those who also in agreement with me and those who are also in disagreement with me to come up. You see, in IPOB, we allowed our opposition also to ask questions, because maybe by asking that question, the so-called opposition maybe we may tag opposition, may even find reason to say, oh, the story I heard about this person is false. Is it not this person now that I call in and ask him this kind of critical question and they answer me politely? So how come people are, from there, the air will be cleared? As the Abarankiti, I think it's our parable. Silence means sometimes can mean acceptance. Do you understand me? Many people may think, why am I against these very lawyers? Why am I against the siblings of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which some of us can describe as what? As family of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And some of them may be, give interpretation based on their own assumption. Do you know something? What I mean by assumption? Okay, if you are attacking any of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu family, maybe you are indirectly attacking Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No, I don't attack anybody. But what I always kick against is when I see any steps or atom of manipulation, I kick against it. Because manipulation shows you are not transparent and you can never be trusted. Any person with atom or character of manipulation can never be trusted, no matter what, because that person can change at any minute. So what I did is to do what? To monitor these people. Now let me tell you, Biafra, let me start from the genesis of 2021, when this havoc kicked off against Ipob. Let me tell you something. In the area which I said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have disobeyed IPOB in several occasions. Now, I will explain one by one, line by line. One by one, line by line. Now, in 2019, a message was given to our leader. Okay, now I don't want to hide anywhere. I was among the people who give that message. I don't want to say I am the primary production of that message, but let me just put this language this way. I'm among the people who gave that message. I say, tell our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, never in any purpose or whatsoever. This is how I put that message across to the people who deliver the message. I say, never Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in any purpose or in anything whatsoever. I mean, when somebody say whatsoever, which means either good or bad, don't step your feet there. Because it may be a kind of good message. Okay, come, let us discuss way forward about Biafra. That's why I underlined my language very well, so that it will be understandable to the person that that message is going to. how serious that message is. When somebody is giving you a message and tell you whatsoever, never you go there. That means if you receive a good call, never you go there. If you receive a bad call, never you go there. That's what it means. Either good or bad, never you go there. I say, let him never step his feet in any African country. In regards of discussion for Biafra or whatsoever, I say, anytime this kind of approach comes in, let the person be directed to Europe. Why I said Europe? Europe is a land of human rights. Europe is a land of human rights. America is also a land of human rights. I did not say let him bring the person to Asia. I didn't say bring the person to any African continent. I said let their discussion also end in Europe. Let every sitting discussion on Biafra end in Europe. That message was delivered. Now, let me also come again. When that message was delivered, it was also published. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu were acknowledged of that particular message. Then is it not to, when I know that something is phishing, maybe Biafrans will always forget something very easily because of our kind of open-minded. You see, people will say Ndibola a chief very easily. No, do you know why? People with open mind hardly keep memory. No, I must defend our race in this kind of regard. We have this attitude of forgetting our past very easily. Do you know why? God created the Igbos very special. We are special people on earth. And our mindset and our heart is different from other people that God created in this world. We have open heart. We have this accommodative heart. So people with this kind of mind and heart can never heap any kind of memory. We always forget it in other way to move forward. Because we always forget. It's very, very easily we forget. Then what happened? Immediately, let me shock you. Many of you have forgotten this and I want to say now. In the same 2019, we gave that message after 2 months. The next thing we had towards October, November of that same year is that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is international protected person. That international protected certificate has been issued to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. How many of you will bear me witness of this, what I'm saying today? Because most of you have forgotten all these things. I keep the record. Let me tell you something. I'm an investigator. So investigators will always keep record of reference. Should in case, when we are questioning you, we will not bring in those things to your table, even the one you have forgotten. We will not remind you, take you back there, and bring you forward again. In other words, for you to recall. 2019, October, November, where the message of don't travel to Africa country was given, I think, July towards August. Then, October, November, the next thing we see on platforms of IPOB, Radio Biafra platform, IPOB Community Radio, what we saw there is that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now an international protected person. Do you understand me? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an international protected person. So I don't know those who remember that post then, and to clear the air. Okay, somebody say it's true. I keep the record of all these things. Then when this thing happened, do you know what I did? Do you know what I did? I went to AMP. There's one particular app. I don't want to mention the app, or I can never mention it. I went there where I used to do my verification of some kind of that level of thing. I went there, took Mazen and the Kanu's name. I entered the app. I type. I say verified. When I type, Mazen and the Kanu name did not appear there. It did not appear there. But one man, the US, they said the bridge, I think, Assad. I don't know if you hear the story of Assad. Assad's name is in that particular website. I searched for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu name. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I even completed the name. The name did not appear. I entered the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. It did not appear. I alerted my coordinator. I said, this news flying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an international protected person. They have awarded him international protected person to move around without any harassment. I say it's a lie. My coordinator said, but it was posted on Radio Biafra, posted on IPOB community radio, and this. I say, yes. I say, but I have done my research. That thing is not true. He said, how did I do it? I explained to him. He said maybe they may give it to him, maybe they never include his name there. I said no. I said this very area, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is carrying such protective certificate, before that certificate will be handed over to him, his name will be included there. His name will be immediately included there. Why this name is not included here? Which means something is wrong. Somebody is lying. Do you understand me? I told my coordinator that somebody is lying. And this kind of lie is endangering the life of the person involved. Do you understand me? This kind of lie is endangering the life of the person which is involved. I told my coordinator, I said, in this regard, if it is a kind of propaganda, one of the writer of IPOB or something like that have put in that place, maybe I don't know for what purpose, I said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should be the one to come out and debunk it. In other words, to pave way for those who have the connection to lead him to that particular place. Because when you fix lie in front of this kind of thing, there are people, world is watching. Don't think that the world are blind. They are not blind. They are seeing. That was one first step. I find that to be very faulty. Then, when we were preparing for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to visit Brazil, go and ask everybody. We have made arrangement with Nene, made arrangement with everybody. So okay, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will visit Brazil. That was when the pandemic, COVID-19, kicked off. That particular invitation were cancelled because of the pandemic. Do you understand me? Then that time I asked question. I asked my coordinator, I said, do you know that we need security for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu when it comes to South America? He said yes. Which we went and make arrangement for it. We made arrangement. We said, we need security. Because we don't want to hear any story where he visited here. Then I asked for the protocol, how Mazen Nnamdi Kanu travels, how it works. They say if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming to South America, that DOS will be the one to approve it. DOS will be the one to approve it. Like now, since we want him to visit, we take the message to DOS. DOS will now approve it and give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu choice to make the date, to make a choice of date when he will visit. So when somebody said that DOS are the one to approve the movement to come and visit here, that means I never even know deeper things about this very DOS that time. So that means DOS, the structure is very strong, which means DOS are the decision-making body of IPOB. Our coordinator, and he was coordinator that time, not South American rep yet. He said yes. Said they are the one to approve it. I said okay. I said that's nice. I said that's nice. I said that means anywhere he go, he want to travel to or visit any country, IPOB family there must know. They say yes. Is it IPOB family there must know? That's okay. So suddenly, when I heard that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was arrested and transferred to Nigeria, that was the news I got. That day I was in office. I was like, somebody that called enter. I said, no, this can't be true. I said, this can't be true. The person said, Lion Man, I said Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been captured. I said, captured where? I was telling the person, I said, where now? Even the person was not even know where the thing happened. He said he was captured in one of South American airports where he was transiting to Japan. That was the news the person told me. I said, which airport is that in South America? He said, Paraguay airport. That was where the guy mentioned. I said, Paraguay airport. I said, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming to South America, he must be heading to Brazil. But we had this discussion with the body of DOS that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come and visit Brazil, which the pandemic stopped. And after the pandemic, we haven't renewed the call again. You understand me? I said, we haven't renewed the call again. Will he now just choose to come and pay us surprise visit? That was where my mind went immediately. I said, the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now will choose now to come and pay us a surprise visit. I said, which is not proper, because we have to arrange both accommodation and the other things before his arrival. I dropped the call. I started making call. When I made the call to Nigeria, I said, what is happening? One of the guys said, one day, as I am here now, standing here with you, I don't even have he said he doesn't even have the strength to go to duty. I said, what happened? He said, our leader is in Nigeria. Exercise some patient. Somebody is reporting the program. Let me check the comment section. Somebody is reporting the program. Somebody is reporting the program. That's the issue here. But we will continue. We continue. Somebody is reporting the program. Somebody is reporting the program. So let us exercise some patience, please. So as I was saying, the person involved, the man involved, was not even know the specific place where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was captured or kidnapped, according to them. Then, after a day, and I found out that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu were kidnapped in Kenya. The first thing I asked, I said, how dare the body of DOS approve Mazen Nnamdi Kanu by going to Africa after the report of 2019? Do you understand me? I said, how dare them do this kind of, is it game? I said, if it is a game, this is a kind of expensive game. I was kind of very angry. Then, who is to blame now? This is what I thought I call disobedient. Let me tell you, in security institution, you see those private security guiding Elomo or the owner of Facebook, the Mark Zuckerberg. Do you see them? Do you know what they sign for them? Do you know the kind of contracts that the security firm sign over these particular people? Now let me educate you people. The kind of security they sign for this kind of two men, go and search for it. You see those men standing with him. If anything happened to these men, if they fall, they call it life contract. If that man fall before their eye, all of them there will go to jail automatically. And no appeal. Nobody will appeal for their jail term. It is purely, they will all go to jail. So the only way out is, the only way they can be saved is, if we are the first that go down before the man. That means they have protected the man to the last point of line. But anything that will make the man fall, they did not fall. One is better that they fall, because their life in future is useless, because they will all rot in jail. So for them, if any smart one among them is, when they see that the man have confirmed this, if he's still in position of arm, he will take his own life. In other words, just to end the stress of life. Do you understand me? So most of you will say, are you going to tell me? Because somebody that I have confronted, you know, all these infiltrators, they are very head bent. There is no explanation you will give to them, because like Master Jonathan in Radio Biafra, we say that it's very difficult to wake up a man who is pretending to sleep than to wake up a man who is deeply asleep. Man who is deeply asleep, if I walk into the room, one shout, the man will wake up. But the man who is pretending to be sleeping, if he like shout 100 times, that man will never open his eye, because he heard you, he understand you that you are calling him, but he pretends to ignore you. You see, most of people in this very struggle, who is following our Lord Ejimako, who is following Mazen Nandekano, these are the hardcore haters of Mazen Nandekano. Underline this very thing. Our people are not smart. This is the hardcore haters of Mazen Nandekano. Do you know why now they are now following the lawyers, following the spirits of Mazen Nandekano? Because these elements are the one playing the real role, which is their heart desire from the beginning. When they seen that this guy, Simon Ekpa, was the first person they give the whole totally support. Because Simon Ekpa came, they now understand, yes, we have changed the strategy of our enmity against the Biafra struggle. So we are now pretending, and it seems that this pretending is making wave, rather than to coming out as a pronounced enemy of this movement. That is why all of them follow him, believing that, yes, he will help them to achieve their dream of destroying Mazen Nandekano and destroy Ipob. Do you see the game now? Now, when this thing was going on, let me tell you why the government fought so hard to remove Mike Ezekome and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Do you know the message that triggered that underground plan against these two honorable men? Do you know the message? It was when Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor came out to clear the air, to tell the whole world that Mazen Nandekano told him there is no member of DOS that is involved in what happened to him. How many of you remember that message? On press conference, when Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor went and visited Mazen Nandekano, came out and went to his firm, his law firm. He didn't do that. He didn't give him this message while standing on the road. He went back to his office journalists come. He now give that message. He said, Mazen Nandekano said, I should tell you people, there is no member of DOS or whatsoever that is involved in what happened to him. That this thing should stop. This spreading of rumor should stop. Immediately, I told somebody, I said, this message this man gave may endanger the life of our barrister. I said, this message will endanger his life. The man said, Lion Man, why did I send that message? I said, that message could have been delivered to IPOB within IPOB umbrella, so that those in IPOB will manage the message. I said, now this message has gone publicly. I said, this thing will put this man in danger. Remember, after 2 weeks of that message, DSS went and invaded his house, because the syndrome of DOS are the one that sold Mazen Nandekano was a very good method and strategic plan, in other words, to get the struggle destroyed. I will teach you something today that you don't know. Most of you don't know it. That was a very perfect strategic plan to use it to go against the leadership. And they know that when the leadership falls, the struggle has fallen. Do you see it now? While Barrister Ifeanyi saved that situation, they were not happy for saving that situation that could have been easier for them to operate to destroy the movement. Because immediately after that message, I know many people who walk away from IPOB secretly. Immediately that message, all of them came back. You know how our people feel. All of them. Some people came back with style. Some people came back boldly. They say, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, we trust him. And now our leader have cleared the air. No problem. Let us continue. Most of them came back to Ipob. So that hatred was mounted on that innocent man, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. That danger, he carried that danger, put himself in a danger line, in other way, to save millions of lives among us. Do you understand me now? So when that one gone, now look at the place I'm going. Aloy Dejimako is family lawyer to our leader, according to our leader, and according to the siblings of our leader. Now listen to me. Infiltration we are talking about. This is governmental infiltration. Carefully, I'm lecturing you today so that you become a better person in terms of security. Now, when this thing have happened, what's next? Remember when Mazen Nandekano were in Kenya, none of IPOB member know. IPOB Kenya, we have IPOB family in Kenya. Then, but now I don't know. I think that issue destroyed that IPOB Kenya, because the coordinator were so angry that Mazen Nandekano came to Kenya and stayed in Kenya without letting them know. Most of them, that was what I think that was what bring the family of IPOB Kenya down. Now, Mazen Nandekano were kidnapped in Kenya, stay in a torture room for good 8 days. Listen to me. This is not 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours. I'm not talking about 8 hours. We are talking about 8 good days. And who is aware of where he is at that 8 days? Canon Takano, Aloy Dejimako. Neither Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, no. Neither anybody know in DOS. Neither any family of IPOB know. Now understand me. This is where Mazen Nandekano is. And according to the DOS, They have a scheduled meeting with Mazen Nandekane. The day of the meeting has reached. They call his phone, go send message is not, somebody is replying them. Then they contacted Kanu Takani. Where is our leader, your brother? Where did he go to? We are looking for him because we should have some meeting today. He said, oh, sorry, he went to pray in mountain. He went to pray in mountain. This thing sounds so strange to the leadership. Then Allah the Jimakot tweeted, when he goes to mountain, this and that, he tweeted his own, the same mountain. He now connects his own message. The message now come to rhyme with Kanu Takano's message. Both of them are telling us that Mazen Nandekane is in mountain. Now wait. When Mazen Nandekane have been shown in television in Nigeria that he has already been brought back, let me tell you how government position all this attack. Nelu Fuebu raised the alarm instantly. When all the others were trying to find out what really happened, if you become an investigator, there are some people who always release news. That's why some news agents, that's why so many journal company today fold because of the kind of fine they place on them for being a primary suspect of the event that took place. Do you understand me? Most of the people who always fall this victim are all these journal companies, all these news companies. Most of them fall this victim. You don't investigate something, you just release it. No, the Febu raised the alarm. Mazen Nandekane were showed in television. The following day, no, the Febu raised the alarm that DOS have sold Mazen Nandekane. That DOS, that God show her this issue. That DOS have sold her, have sold him finally. This voice keep on raising very high. My phone keep on ringing. Somebody sent me the voice of Nede. After listening to it, out of annoyance, I sent it to the man. I said, this voice I am hearing, they all knew what happened to Mazen Nandekane. The man said, what are you talking, lion man? I said, comrade concern, you see this voice I'm hearing is part of the primary suspect of what happened to Mazen Nandekane. The man, when he called me, said I should explain deep. I said, how can somebody concluded or who involved and who is not involved so quickly? So when this kind of thing is done, which means the person is the primary suspect. When this kind of thing is done, the person is primary suspect. That is how these things work. If I'm in position of government, I will order for his arrest, for her arrest, to come and explain, because she is the primary suspect. Then this part of wave gone. There is no day. Now listen to me, underline me. Infiltration. We are talking about government infiltration. They can use anybody. Most of you that think that government will now try to go and bring an external body to come and infiltrate Mazen Nandekane and deal with Mazen Nandekane. Government doesn't work that way. Government must go closer to those that are close to you. That is the easy way government operates, and government will give them everything to make their life comfortable. If you watch Kanu Takano, since Mazen Nandekane has been extraordinary rendition to Nigeria, watch their lifestyle. They may be hiding where government paid them the money. My brother, these guys, they are on. These guys, they are in money. Either you take it or you leave it. You may be thinking that it's only IPOB money then transfer, they are enjoying. No, these guys, they are in money. They are pretending. I'm telling you that these people are pretending. They are in a very serious, in fact, they have money. Now, infiltration of government. There is no day till now. This is, we are now, let's say now, complete 5 years. Let's say complete 5 good years. There is no day Kano Takano have come out and did exactly what Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor did. To come out and say, oh, even there was no even member of the US that is aware that he's traveling to Africa. Please stop this thing. I want to ask you people, those who want to tell themselves innermost truth within, don't tell, you see, I want to tell people, I say, don't tell me the truth. The truth that is the truth you tell yourself. I find out that we Africans, we are the demons destroying ourselves sometimes. We deliberately, out of hatred, destroy our future for no reason. I am not asking you today to like me. I even hate when people like me and praise me. I hate it. Challenge me. Criticize me. You give me more energy to operate. There is no day Kano have come out and said, oh, there is no member of the US that is aware. Oh, I am the one who is aware. Till now, Kano Takano have never come out to say there is no member of the US, and he is in a better position to clear that air without anybody. He was supposed to be the one to come out and say, no, Biafrans, stop this accusation, stop this allegation. There is nobody among the DOS that is involved in this. They don't even know where my brother went to. I am the one who knows. And the Mazin and the Kano were in a detention room, torture room, for 8 good days. And the members of the US were not informed. Ipob members were not informed. Which we know. If Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor were in position of Aloy Dejimako, who knew what Mazin and the Kano was during these 8 days? I know vividly well that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor we inform the members of DOS because he is the lawyer of IPOB. He is the IPOB lawyer. He will inform them, look at where your leader is. So what can we do? IPOB will mobilize. The Mazin and the Kano will never leave Kenya. He will remain in Kenya. This case could have dragged in Kenya. And Mazin and the Kano could have been a free man since 2022. Could have been a free man since 2022. But they keep on hiding something. Do you know why they hide something? Why this hiding and try to cover some loopholes because of the money they have. What they were busy doing was to transferring the money. Somebody is in danger and somebody is transferring if you watch the date of transfer of money transactions, you will see that even when Martin Nnamdi Kanu is already in danger, they have started transferring money to different accounts, to different type of accounts. That to show you the cooperation of the kidnap of Martin Nnamdi Kanu, even though he is not among the actors. Let me underline this thing. If Kanu Takano stand on my table of investigation, I will be putting it to him. I'll say, Kanu Takano, I put it to you that you are aware and you cooperated with the kidnappers of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. He will say, no, sir. I will say, let me put it to you. Did you inform his institution during this period? No. Why did you transfer this money within this period of time? This act shows that you cooperated with them. If instantly there, I will order to put handcuff on his hand. He will not just go free. He will not just go free. Then what happened? This thing continued till today. I am expecting either any siblings of Martin and either the sister or Prince Mimi or Kanu to come up and say, stop accusing the members of DOS of what they did not do. He didn't do it. The only person this thing came out from his mouth is Baristefan Ejiofor. Neither the man who tweeted, Lord Ejimako, who tweeted and said, when Moses were this and that, in the mountain, this and that, to bring the tablet. He did not say it as a lawyer. As a family lawyer, he's supposed to come out and give voice to the same voice but Stephen Ejiofor has given to the Biafrans to calm the whole city, to calm the whole society down. He's supposed to give that support of that effort. Do you know what they did? They kept silent. That shows that they have another interior motive in regards of Mazen Nandekano and Ipob. Now this is the area of this part of this clarity to show you that their hand is there. Now look at another side. Now let us look at this another area. Mazen Nandekano has gone to court, and Nigeria government is signatory to agreement of reduction of persons, other persons being wanted by Nigeria government or a fugitive. They have the signatory there. Extraordinary reduction is a crime, and two crimes Nigeria government faced: going to Mazen Nandekano house to invade the house, killing many souls in that very compound as evidence. We are standing there. Then what happened? They went to court. Because Nigeria is signatory to this reduction, Mazen Nandekano was discharged and acquitted based on the violation of Nigeria state towards the extradition, which they did not follow the protocol of extradition, but they now embark in extraordinary reduction, which is kidnapping and blindfold the person and transport the person to a unknown destination, because Mazen Nandekano was blindfolded. That is very dangerous move. Then he was discharged and acquitted. Then Barrister Mike Ezekome started the move as being directed by the IPOB leadership. He started moving. When he got to America, he will preach about the continuous detention of Mazen Nandekano after securing his release. Anywhere but Stephen Ejiofor go to, he will preach the same thing. This was the international political level which Mazen Nandekano case is supposed to be standing on. As these things were going, these people that knows that Mazen Nandekano were in danger, the same people underline this very area. The same people who understood that Mazen Nandekano was in danger in Kenya start insulting these people who have embarked on this international politics, which will facilitate the release of Mazen Nandekano, because they have seen that this is where these people are heading to, and it will yield a very good fruit on Mazen Nandekano release. When somebody called me, he said, "Lion man, I want to hear from you because you have experience of this thing." I say, "Come." Barrister Mike Ezekome's son has started the job. He said, "How?" I said, "This is how Mazen Nandekano will be released." The same lawyers who secure his freedom is the same lawyers that IPOB will now sponsor for international traveling, to be talking about it. They will go for their law firm conference. They will talk about it. Anywhere they go in important occasion, they will talk about it. I said that is how Mazen Kanu will be. He's a politics. I told the person it's political. No more litigation anymore. What remains now for Mazen Kanu freedom is political. And the man said, this is why I call you, because I want somebody that knows this thing to explain to me. I said, this is how he will be released. Pure political. Nothing else again, nothing more. Then the same people that have the knowledge that Mazen Kanu were in Kenya, facing danger, were the same people who started insulting these men, blackmailing them, pushing them to the wall, until the men couldn't bear it again, and went to Mazen Kanu and told Mazen Kanu, our own leader, please caution your siblings. They are overstepping. It's not because of we volunteer to come and rescue you or help you out for this mission that God have handed over to you. They are insulting us. Mazen Kanu promised them that he will call them to order. This thing continued. Well, when that report went to Mazen Kanu, they handed the insult over to Simon Ekpa to help them do. Do you see how they operate? They now hand the insult over to Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa started insulting these people, insulting them. They now feel that these men are very head-bent. They have determined to rescue this man, despite the insult. They now include Lolo into it. They now start blackmailing Lolo. How Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor is now dating Lolo. The siblings were not the one, they couldn't handle that one. They now transferred that particular method of blackmail to Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa started campaigning, calling Mazen Kanu's wife a prostitute on a live video. Neither Aloy Ejimako came to caution him on air since he took that into air. Nobody did. Neither the siblings of Mazen Kanu cautioned Simon Ekpa about insulting their brother's wife. Till today, there is no atom of that encounter. This shows cooperation. If I am analyzing it, I will be concluding it for you. That is another cooperation against Mazen Kanu and Ipob. Then the last, let me not go too much to that. There are many things to say, but let me just cut it short. Now, it now come to the final point where we say, they say, okay, go back to court. If that would be the case, let us start the case afresh. And I ask, do you know what is called breach? Do you know what is called breach of constitution? Destabilization of constitution. This is what question I asked them. All of them we are doing as if people who never go to school. I said, going back to court on the same case, a competent judge of the Federal Republic of Nigeria handled through Nigeria Constitution, read the judgment, discharged and acquitted through the involvement of Nigeria in a wrong manner. I said, going back to court simply means you are sending message to the world that Nigeria Constitution is irrelevant. Nigeria Constitution can never be held accountable. That is what it means. I say now, whoever that will push this case to court again should be very careful, because the person could be arrested. Let me tell you, if Nigeria is a country, immediately Aloy Ejimako filed for a fresh case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the third case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the former lawyer, the former judge who discharged that case supposed to sue Aloy, in other words, to sue Aloy for describing him or her incompetent or manipulation of constitution. Then Aloy need to go and face the person, the former judge. If he wins the former judge, then he will come back for that case, refresh, because he have already won the judge. But if I know 100% that he will land himself in trouble, he will never win the judge, because the judge is going to sue him based under the NBA of Nigeria, umbrella of NBA of Nigeria, which many sounds will come there. Even they will strip him of his certificate of law practice. They will strip him off, because that is may I call it a very huge insult to the Nigerian constitution, what our Lord did. And when these things were going on, that was when I had an opportunity to speak. And at least I don't communicate with any member of the US. I'm saying it. Many people may be thinking, Lion Man is one of the DOS. No! I am not even a coordinator. Talkers of DOS. That was when I had an opportunity to discuss with one of them. I said, Mazi, these people, are they going back to court? Based on what ground they're going back to court? The person said, since the Nigerian government filed against the release, the discharge and acquitted, this and that. I said, Nigerian government filed against it. Can we have the copy of the case they filed? Because I was demanding for that copy, because I want to know the content of what they are dragging. I said, can I have the copy? Is there any way I can get the copy? He said, even them, they never get the copy. I said, who is in position to get the copy of Nigeria litigation against the discharged and acquitted? They said, our leader. I have handed over the case file from Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor to Aloy Ejimako. Listen, I ask again, did our leader consulted the leadership of IPOB before handing over this thing? The person that answered me among the leadership said no. This thing runs to my brain. I said, within me, I say, what kind of disrespect are we experiencing? What I said in secret is what I will say open. I said, what kind of disrespect are we experiencing in this organization? The person only laughed. I said, Mazi, this is not issue of laughing. You were told not to go to Africa. You disobey the organization, you go. Despite you going, when you are communicating with your siblings, the next step you should have done is, when the kidnapper when you have opportunity to speak to your siblings, the next step is, okay, Kanu, please inform IPOB, look at where I am, look at what happened to me. This was not done. Okay, let's assume he told them, don't make it public. Don't let anybody to know. I can resolve it. No. I can resolve it is a very big risk. You see, Mazen Nandekano is a public figure. Moment you become a public figure, you don't have mind of your own anymore. I want this thing now to go to the head of those who are leading this very struggle now. Like somebody like Master Chike Master Chike Asra leji he menonyo mbe tortoise. When the animals were holding meeting, they asked Interlope, how many times will something happen to you before you learn? Interlope said 3 times. They asked other animals, how many times something will happen to you before you learn? Some say 2, some say 4, some say 5. When they get to tortoise, they ask tortoise, how many times will something happen to you before you learn? He said, tortoise responded, I will use what happened to others to learn. I will not even allow it to happen to me. It's a parable. You see, when you are a public figure, you don't have mind of your own. You don't have mind of your own. Do you know why? To save the people you are leading, those people who have put hope on you, you don't just dare try to destroy them, because doing something on your own can be described as a deliberate wickedness against the people you are leading. As a security expert, I can tell you, if I'm signed to secure you, maybe you're a billionaire, I am signed to secure you. As far as I am on that duty of securing you, maybe in the night, you just come outside and tell me, Lion Man, let us go to Ikeja. If you ask me, Lion Man, let us go to Ikeja, and I ask you, sir, what time do you want us to go to Ikeja? And you told me now, I will tell you, sir, no, this can't work. Because if you tell me if you want to go to Ikeja, you will inform me 3 hours ahead. Do you know what I will do? That's security information. That firm, that company, you will tell me where we are going. That company that assigned me to guide you, I have to call the security firm where I belong. They will send me an officers that will go there on Mufti. Now I'm teaching you how security work. That's why you will say, that's what we call a very strong security. And I have to send them. Oh, my colleagues, please. Chairman want to be in Ikeja Airport Hotel, Allen, by 10. Please go there and check the ground. Go there and survey the ground and give me a report of what is going on there. Those ones on Mufti will be there, gathering information on the happening of what will happen. That's why sometimes you will see somebody want to go, a big man or a leader want to go to somewhere. Maybe before his arrival, something happened. They say he have turned back. He have cancelled that place. They say, something happened there. Is he a spirit? Somebody is standing there telling them, don't come. There is no security here now. Do you know why DOS program Mazen the kind of like that? That if you want to go to Brazil, it's through DOS. If you want to go to Japan, it's through DOS. If you want to go anywhere you want to go, do you know why? Do you know the work of DOS? This is the security here now. They will call the South American rep that is in charge of Brazil. South American rep will call the coordinator. Coordinator will call me, who is his deputy. Then we will now arrange, survey the ground. It's our duty now to survey the ground. Then the day he will be coming, it's our duty to go and meet security firm, sign contract with them. They ask you, how many personnel do you need? Okay, we need 5. Okay, you need 5. Okay, it's $5,000. We give them. We give them this. They will give us security. We hand over to Mazen and Khan. That will be guiding him till he leave here. If Mazen and Khan say he is coming to my house, you have to tell the security, I want to go to Lion Man house. Do you know what the security will do? It's okay, give us the address of Lion Man. You give us, they will send personnel to come and stand, to come and view the street before coming. What do people call security? You think security is just wake up and just I am security? Because if you allow leaders to be working anyhow, do you know what they call leader? Millions of souls attached to your own. Millions of souls attached to your own. Which, if anything happened to you, it will affect those people psychologically. My old mother, a woman of virtue, died at the age of 89. Mazen Nandekano was reduction 2021. Every day this woman will ask me, Agunwoke, because that's what they call me, Agunwoke. I have Mazen Nandekano. Man say no. I say hell. I say hell. Anytime I call this woman, the first thing she will ask me, I have Mazen Nandekano. I say no. That's what actually happened. Before how did we have a book? And I noticed that this woman, at that moment, she is not happy anymore. So when some people will be talking about, that is why a leader need to be very listening. A leader need to get a listening ear. A leader who is not paying a listening ear to the people that is leading, man, is the worst leader ever. That's the worst thing that can happen to people. Because that is exactly what is happening to Nigerian citizens today. Look at what Benjamin Kalu did in the House of Rep today. Approving something that people is against. Even within the floor, he continued to, you will see how, you are going to see how disgrace this Tinubu will be. I told you that he is the last president of Nigeria. People think I'm joking. Because the arrogance in the leadership of this very administration is alarming. The arrogance is alarming. They don't send you. And this is exactly what the citizens of Mazen Nandekano have demonstrated to the people of Biafra and the Ipob. They are telling us that they don't send us. And this is a movement that Biafrans have sacrificed 97%. They are only sacrificed 3%. People are talking about sacrifice. You are talking about sacrifice. When we say let us make the percentage of the sacrifice, Mazen Nandekano family, entire family have contributed 3% of sacrifice. Biafrans at large have contributed 97% of sacrifice. So which one is to be honored first? I want to ask you people, which of the sacrifice is supposed to be honored? The sacrifice that's supposed to be honored is the sacrifice of the 97%, which is the Biafrans, children, mothers, fathers. Many people, do you know that many people have been in prison since 2020, 2017? Did all of you know that some youth of Biafra land has been in prison since 2017? So which sacrifice is greater than that one? Because this is the sacrifice where the criminals hide, start writing nonsense. They will tell you, he have sacrificed, he have done that. Yes, Mazen can have sacrificed. But he can never use his own sacrifice to compare the sacrifice of millions of Biafrans. It's not comparable. Before Arabaunu, it's not comparable. You people should be very careful. Respect the blood of masses so that your days will be long on earth. Don't center your interest based on what you want to get. Be truthful. This is what I'm warning all of you today. Be truthful. Be very, very truthful. I am trying to lecture you all what you don't know about. Okay, another disobedient. And each of disobedient always bring his result. And that result is always pain, sorrow. Another disobedient. Dick and Tom were shouting, don't go back to court. Don't go back to court. What remained to Mazen Nandekano is political. And the IPOB, hand over this thing to IPOB, surrender. People will bear me witness. I keep on shouting. If there is no other person, I keep on shouting. I increase my program that time. I start coming on live. In other words, to see if these lawyers will hear my voice and make you turn. Every day, I start coming on air. You people, this thing I said, you don't, there's something they call legal ambushing. How many of you is lawyers here? There's something they call legal ambushing. Some wicked judges always wait to ambush defendant through legal ambushing. And what is the meaning of legal ambushing? When the lawyer representing a defendant made a mistake and fall into legal ambushing, that means you have lost the case. I said I did something about legal ambushing. I said what Alod Ejimako have done to Mazen Nandekano by accepting to go back to court has given Omotosho opportunity and the prosecutors opportunity to ambush Mazen Nandekano in legal ambush. Some people say, he will come out, he will defeat them. I say, let me tell you something. You see, the worst people you will have around you as a leader. You see, these people that always, I call them praise singers, yes. In other language that I used to use for them before is hallelujah boys. You know, we have hallelujah boys in church. Whatever pastor said, even before pastor finishes the ending word, they have already shouted, amen. We call them hallelujah boys. And they are very dangerous. Their faith is always shaken in a church because they want something from God. That's why they don't listen before they shout amen. As pastor once say, as pastor open mouth, if I'm a man of God, if I'm called by God, by this, you know, you hear amen without pastor landing. They don't even know what the man want to say. They have already landed amen. Their aim always go forward before other people. So I call them hallelujah boys. Very dangerous members. Very dangerous members in the church. You can't trust them. They are thieves. They are fraudsters. They are the people who target people's wife in church. This kind of people that with this kind of attitude. Hallelujah boys. If you want to finish yourself as a leader, carry hallelujah boys near yourself. Surround yourself with hallelujah boys. That means you are finished forever. That means you are finished forever. You want to go back to court. I said you don't establish legality under the platform of illegality. One of them asked me, what did I mean, Lion Man, by not establishing legality under the platform of illegality? I say you bring Aspire Coca-Cola, and you bring unexpired one, the one that is current, and you ask to bring bowl so that we can mix two of them together. Then after mixing two of them together, you tell me now you can separate the current unexpired Coke from the expired Coke while you have already mixed it. The man said, nah, this kind of parable, I should break it down. I said, no. I said, I can never break this one down. I said, it's a common sense. You bring expired Coke. You now bring a current date Coke. You ask me to bring a bowl. I brought you a bowl. You now pour them inside. After pouring them inside, you now say, Lion Man, do I know? Do I know that you can separate the current Coke from the expired one? It's only, what is that word of Peter Obi? I got that advice from a madman. It's only a madman who can say such thing. Immediately you pour it, I will leave the Coke for you now, because I know you have destroyed both the current and expired one. In fact, putting the expired one inside, which means you have expired everything. So the next thing I will do, I will leave you there and go. So that's your magic. You can do it with people who want to eat poison with you. You can go and eat the poison together. Me, Lion Man, I'm not eating the poison. I will leave you, because I know that is impossible to separate them again. I said, what our Lord is going to do there is what I don't know. And now, let me tell you another point. I want to give you everything block by block today. Before he now accepts to go back to court, do you know what he did? Our Lord ran and go and carry IPOB case file, organization case file. This is the organization that you don't speak to their leadership. You and their leadership are in enmity. You know, Biafrans are among men. Aloy Ejimako and the leadership of IPOB, they are in enmity. Siblings of Mazen Nandekano and the leadership of IPOB, they are in enmity. And the same man who is in enmity with the leadership of Ipob went and grabbed IPOB case file of proscription of terrorism within the Nigerian territory. He now take it to appeal. Nobody knows what our Lord went there to discuss. No IPOB member were as evidence observer, because in that kind of case, IPOB national figures, those one in Biafra land, one person is supposed to be in court as a view, as a observation and observer witness, as it was done in Finland. when Simon Ekpa was taken to court in Finland, because the case was Simon Ekpa and the IPOB, not Nigeria government. Then an IPOB representative were in court. Then before the sentence of Mazen Nandekano, Simon Ekpa in Finland, IPOB representative were also there, which the Simon Ekpa pleaded with, said, please forgive. That was the man he pleaded with. He said, IPOB should forgive him and defend him. The man threw away his eye. The man did not mind him. The man only answered him. So when you are busy killing our Igbo brothers in Nigeria, so you know a day like this will come where you will seek for the help of IPOB. That was the answer the man gave him. Simon Ekpa pleaded with an IPOB member. He said, please, they should tell the court that he is the member of IPOB. The man said, no, you are not a member, you are an enemy. He pleaded with the man. The man said, did not mind him. So, in the case of that appeal of terrorism charges against IPOB within Nigeria, Aloy Dejimako did not inform IPOB that owned the case. He did not inform the leadership, say, I'm going to represent your case in a court. Underline this, no. He only single-handedly and secretly, underline this language, single-handedly and secretly went there. When they have already confirmed the terrorism in appeal court, then the leadership begin to ask questions. How did our case file get to your hand? Biafra, 80 million Biafrans. Are you listening? How did the case file of IPOB got into your hand? Because you are not a lawyer for IPOB. Do you know what our lawyer responded? Whoever that is lawyer to Mazen Nandekano is a lawyer to IPOB. How did you get the case file? Mazen Nandekano gave it to you. Mazen Nandekano handed you over the case file of 80 million population without concept of the organization that is leading this 80 million. Another violation, another breach and violation of the rights of the people was detected there. I smile. Do you know why I smile? After smiling, I carry my call. I call some people. I say, is this character found in our leader before, or this character was it just developed now? The person couldn't answer me that call. He said, Lion man, I don't want to go that area. He dropped the call. I smile again. I say, why I ask that question is, if this character is found in our leader, which means it's not a good one, where he will single-handedly make a decision towards 80 million people. One day is a suicide. Nobody does that. It's a suicide to the people. Nobody does that. That's why each president had advisors. They now have the caucus who examine those advisors. They now have the final decision department who will cross-check every advice that the president have adopted. In another way, to not throw the people into danger. And if I ask Aloy Dejimako today to bring out the video evidence of what took place in appeal court towards IPOB terrorism charges in Nigeria, that he went to appeal, single-handedly went to appeal without informing IPOB Foundation or anybody. If I told him to give us the video evidence of that judgment, Could our Lord Ejimako bring it out? No. Do you know why he will not bring it out? Because it was a deal done to destroy Ipob. They went and confirmed it. When he went and confirmed it, I said, you leave the person you took back to court. You now run to go to appeal for IPOB. And getting the appeal, okay, let me say they defeated you in appeal of IPOB, confirming it terrorism. And somebody who were handling the case before left that case with experience and the experience of leadership. They made a meeting. After meeting, they decided that, you see this case of IPOB terrorism, please leave it there. Let us save Mazen and the Kano first. Do you know why they say leave it there? Because whatever they did to confirm that thing will affect the man in detention. But because of the hatred he had, in order way to destroy Ipob, he first of all went and confirmed it so that Ipob will be destroyed. So before he went back to court. But thank God that the leadership rejected that judgment, because the judgment were not represented by the official legal team of Ipob. It was represented by an impersonator who impersonates himself as, you see, jail term that is waiting for our Lord, about 1, about 2. For representing IPOB without IPOB consent is a crime. They don't take people case without those people giving you consent to go ahead. So Alo Ejimako committed crime in appeal court, and I hope the leadership should file a suit against him towards that. Ka onya shitigu da alo de kwesiri shan o kwesiri shin rod limi ka anyi gwa ya lo we small boy, he never reach. Ka anyi gwa lo work okay we small pikin, he never reach to anything. Impersonation. Do you know the meaning of impersonation? You are not an IPOB lawyer, and you went and carry and walk into the courtroom to deceive the judges. That is you deceive the judges of Nigeria by parading yourself as a representative of legal representative of IPOB, which you are not. That is a crime. Your desperation to destroy Ipob. Are you seeing it now that is very clear that he is in a mission to destroy Ipob? And when that happened, I informed them. I said, listen. This thing our Lord have done today, our Lord have already jailed Mazen and the Khan. That's why they say, let this case be here first. Let us go and rescue this man first. Do you see it now? Very clear evidence to show you that he is collaborating with Nigeria government to finish Ipob. But I keep on telling him since 2022. No, since 2023, he started this nonsense. I said, any attempt you made to finish Ipob, you are finishing Mazen and the Khan. This is the word that people don't want to hear. They say this word is too raw for their ear, it's too insultive. I said, no. I have to say the word the way it is. I don't want to use politically correction word. No. I want to use it raw. This be diplomatic. Be diplomatic on one what? Madla guess it be diplomatic. If you only guess it be diplomatic. Konya who was the diplomatic in war. No. You get raw. Kamana card is a taptonia ebono. told Aloy, I said, Aloy, more harder you are trying to destroy Ipob, more harder you are killing Mazen Nandekan. I said, everything you plan will always affect Mazen Nandekan. Another point, clear point. But Stefani Ejiofor was the man who came try to separate Mazen Nandekan from activities of Simon Ekpa. But Aloy Ejimako was the one who went to national television to link Mazen Nandekan, to Simon Ekpa. And all of you are saying Aloy is trying for Mazen Nandekan. When I look those people saying this, and I say, hey, black people are very wicked. See, do you see how these people hide under the disguise that they love Mazen Nandekan family? All the enemies of Mazen Nandekan now hide under the siblings of Mazen and Aloy Ejimako, and they want to finish this man. And they are getting there. They are getting there. Do you know the reason why Prince Mimi released the post he made yesterday? You are not connecting the dot. Is that no any post I made yesterday about the new DOS they want to announce? Because they have placed pressure on Mazen Nandekan. I'm not blaming Mazen Nandekan for anything, but in some area, Mazen Nandekan need to be blamed. In some area, not totally. In some area, he need to be blamed. Because why he need to be blamed is Mazen Nandekan, they did not even put 70% trust on his own foundation he founded. I must say it open. If Mazen, I know Mazen Nandekan may even watching me in here. So I am saying it in front of him. Physically, I will tell him that. People know me. I will tell him, I say, Mazen, it's very unfortunate that you, who from Ipob, don't even have 70% trust in the foundation to the people you are leading. Why? Can you explain that to me? And he will explain. This is how to stretch the head. You see, if you want to stretch the neck of a leader, you speak truth so that these leaders will be conscious of what they do, knowing fully well that the people they are leading are not idiots. Anytime you see the wrong thing, you are afraid to say it out. Do you know what you are doing? You are indirectly destroying the leader. I am telling you, can I repeat what I said? Anytime you see something wrong that will affect everybody's life from the character of the leader, and you are not bold enough to say it, to stretch the nigger, they call it straighten the neck of a leader. It's not an insult. It's to stretch the neck of leader. If you don't stretch their neck, that means you are the worst enemy of that leader. You are the worst enemy of that leader. Don't go back to court. You can never, that was my word, all this one. You can never establish legality on top of illegality. It's impossible. They will ambush you. They will do whatever they want to do. The same thing they did. Immediately, they changed the open hearing of Mazen Nandekan case, public hearing, because Mazen Nandekan case, Ipob signed public hearing through Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekome. It wasn't a secret trial. Biafrans, those who want to tell themselves the truth, not these deliberate wicked ones who want Mazen Nandekan to die by all means. Let me tell you something. I said something that God revealed to me. That was 2020. I said this thing openly. I said, look at what God said to me. I said, any man or any woman who will have hand in what we take Mazen and the canon out of this world, go and watch it out. Be it Yoruba, be it Hausa, be it Onibo, be it anybody. A mere child. That was the vision I had 2020. A mere child. We hardly cry in their household in future. You know how prophecy used to be. About now, time will come. All of you that have hand there, maybe in the next 40 years, you begin to see it happen. I said, mere child will be scarce in your various home. And that is why many people don't know why I am shouting on top of my voice. I am shouting to save those who are following these siblings blindly and these lawyers. Because you are sharing from the cost already God has positioned for anybody that will take the life of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let me tell you, the lawyers and the siblings of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu want to ensure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is out of this world. Take it or you leave it. Take it or you leave it. They want to ensure, because the deed has been done. They want to be sure that Mazen, I told somebody yesterday, a good friend of mine, I told him yesterday, because we are discussing. I am on WhatsApp now. Who is asking question on WhatsApp? My WhatsApp is open. Even the line have been open self. Add it the way it is. Don't remove anything. That is the code. Just copy it and paste it in your WhatsApp and call. If you want to call him. I see somebody say, am I not on WhatsApp? The line is there. +55. Wait, that's a mistake. No wonder the thing is disturbing people since. Sorry. There is a mistake. No wonder. I type, it was a kind of error here. But wait. People keep on complaining about the line since. Wait. Yeah, this is the correct one now, please. Please pardon me. Everybody pardon me, please. I was typing it, I didn't even look at it, please. please pardon me. So the line is correct now. If you just copy it, paste it on your WhatsApp and call him to enter. So what am I saying? They want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out of the way, out of the world. But the problem why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still alive today is they said destroy IPOB first before we get hold of him. But it's unfortunately the person who posted something yesterday. Do you know why he posted that thing? Because their new plan of announcing the new DOS that will help them destroy the struggle. The plot was foiled by IPOB intelligence. The assignment linked to IPOB intelligence. They have already made the position is already being calculated. Because either ending of this week or ending of this month. When they want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to announce it when he appear, when he want to go and they do his appeal, then they will put camera. He will now be calling the name of the new DOS. But as a stand now, No more new DOS. That is why he came up with the truth. You see that thing is asking who is behind after breathing, who is behind this thing. That is part of the confession. Because they know what they have done. Do you see how IPOB ambushed them? Because we ambushed them because they want to use Imapawafo. Imapawafo has decided to be corrupted to be following them. Then, as soon as they find out that IPOB have gone to AI and the Google to document the sacking of Imapawafo, they went in and searched for it and to see if this IPOB did is really true. As they went there, they find out that it's true. Because if Imapawafo published that the new names of the DOS, it will automatically enter into Google. Do you know what I mean? The names will automatically adopted by the Google. So when you go to Google and search the members of the DOS, you will be seeing those names because it is Imapawafo who published it. But we want to tell them that Biafrans, we are educated and we are 21 steps ahead of all of them. Look at what happened there. Do you see the magic that happened there? Then we boycott them by removing them and register their removal from Google. Ahead of all of them. Low down your device. Low down your device, please. You are air. So that I will not have echo. Yeah, and there will.
Yeah,
Adam, there will.
Yeah, I'm from your analysis. Actually, meet it through Gano, Ekelelem, you I bedroom now what we arrive from on our home. Okay. More US to Kurugi.
Okay.
They say, maybe I know them now from US.
There will.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm make the Mazin and the can. All my respect and allegiance goes to him. I hold him at my heart. I hold him so dearly at heart. But more, Mazin, give me a minute. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm going to give you now so for Nala. If I made them the canon, she naked
he said,
it's your job, me and you know, nature born. Other than
he said,
he said, oh, yeah,
he said. He said. Go ahead, Maz.
Maz, Emma, why not email where mystery?
Yeah.
Why not email where mystery? And when he told like no more, and when we mother got particular Madanya.
Exactly. I've said it to many people.
This man on a by the stage of he's trying his best to be not a normal human being, but a betrayal, a sellout, an idiot, and not a beer.
Yeah.
The one woman, Ilanya, to that guy, now he's
correct the name. I think you're making a mistake on the name you call Ifanye Jofo.
Barrister Roy. Barrister Lloyd.
Okay.
Oh, Lloyd, Ejima Kona, where?
Yeah.
Na-ele that guy n'anya him na-ahụta onye agụrụ na-agụ onye sell out. Na-ele ya anya afọ agụrụ eju m. Ana m ahụta ya dịka sell out. That man complete nature ya, that is his nature. All nature ya. So I don't know what guy. I'm face to face. I'm now watch that guy on the media one day. You're not actually Jakarta IPOB. You're not actually Jakarta with the autopilot.
Okay.
Somewhere lately last 2 years.
Yeah.
Who's the big guy? So this man, I said but I'm this guy. You're not saying. Now IPOB or autopilot or IPOB. This only has no way lawyer.
Okay. And the people are not seeing that area. These people following them deliberately. That's why I say the set of people following these people are just deliberate wicked souls. Very wicked souls.
I go Lanya, a hungry man at this freedom fighter.
Exactly.
Call one man the cardum Nama Humande in the Fulani, and you hear something young or your cheerful premier. When you put them far away. No, with DOS, and you're happy on the Mama, that man, you won't
I call now. No job, nothing.
Actually, the politicians no zoo me politics. Hana so you when you nas.
Oh, I call
Attitude the one name the kala why him also very, very well. Because all of this guy no way guy, all of this guy no when a virtue. Can you name in Nigeria? Opposite not far away. Opposite now, if they ever now,
exactly.
On the ground now.
Exactly.
Now is what now I'm with 0S. What do you got no pocket there? This guy is not machare.
He make content.
You know, I'm ashamed of him. Somebody, in fact, I'll come take away your time. You know, why not email with mystery word. And this struggle line on email, and when that we are we are born for a time like this.
Mazi,
which name the color is.
Mazi, I want to remind you something. When I say something 2020 in my broadcast, I said look at what I was shown in my vision about anybody who will try to be involved in what we take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life out of this world. Now watch that thing I said 2020, and nobody have a valid dream that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in this condition in that 2020. And I said that in 2020, 2021, this thing happened. Do you see how God give message? And that message was anybody who will be involved.
This very small alloy. Onye ahụ wee sell out, ọnọ ya n'ihu na ọnọ ya n'ahụ, ọ wee betrayal. Ya na nwanne m younger brother Nnamdi Kanu will not escape it. A ga-achapụ ha mkpụrụ amụ na ndụ.
It is well. It is well, man.
Over there, unborn children of Biafra, we down. It's over Ega Hana Patawuni, or the region of the Gala Potter, or the other day, I know my enemy who take over there.
It is well.
They will not be allowed to eat that money. If on a near Hana Chime, on a Hamea. They will be captured alive. The way I know what they are not able
Mazi, let me just be open to you. Already. Except if there is any other way, that's in a mysterious way, because God is full of mystery. In a mysterious way, if God can deliver Mazi Nandekano, let it be. That is yeah, let it be. But if they have done it already, they have done it. I don't want to go far. I don't want to just give more detail.
Sabotage. They are one way or the other. I'm looking for a way to cash out from A to Z.
Yeah. What we are preventing from them doing against Mazi Nandekano, they have already done it. That's what I'm taking. They have already done it. But what I am asking is for grace of God. God is a God of mystery. Maybe mysteriously, He will change the hand of the clock. It will be a mystery. But if they have done it, they have already done it. Don't mind these people. They have already ended it. Ndewo. Mazi Ndewo. So what we are talking about here is those who are pretending that they don't know that our Lord is against Mazi Nandekano and the siblings of Mazi Nandekano is against him of survival from that detention. They keep on, they know the truth. I said they know the truth. They know. But their problem is Ipob. And you want to destroy something that you know that you can never be destroyed. And the more you are trying, more you are affecting Mazi Nandekano. Every attempt you made, go back to him. Every attempt you made to Ipob, Mazi Nandekano got the effect. Every attempt you made, this man got the effect. Why can't you retrace your step and say, all the arrow that I am throwing, go back, hit this man. All the arrow that I'm throwing to Ipob, always hit this man. Let me stop. And because of, you know why people are, this group of people are following them? Because they want to ensure that this mission is achieved. Hello? Yeah.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening. You're welcome to the program.
Okay, my name is Kechu calling from Austria.
Okay.
Matt, thank you for a good job. You understand me? It's not easy. Matt, first of all, you know, I want to say my own opinion. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, this is what anything I want to say is my own opinion. But this man, my opinion now. Why Lord Uchechukwu can't keep too much silence? You know, for me, it's not the best way. You know, because to keep that silent, so because you have the point of view of act like you understand what I mean? I know that's our leader. You know, only the point of view of Woody. Often what about you can work and one now? Or the appetite like what you have for him, maybe what she passed through his discipline.
Okay, Mazi.
Too late.
Mazi, in that regard.
Yeah?
Wait, in that regard, I will defend her a little bit, not totally. Now let me tell you my area of defense towards her.
Okay, wait, a minute, you continue. I beg, join me only 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Because he had to put this thing, why I say so? Because of law Neka. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
When she come out, when she visit our leader, you understand in Sokoto, you know, when she come online, say what she started with our leader and other things, you understand me? You see that there's a lot of change that period, you understand what I mean? If you get a lot of things change, you understand? Not to keep that hand silent like that. For me, that is not the best way. I swear with my sometimes you know, I know that it's not easy for her. They think at least Because we Biafra, I already, a lot of people know the truth. You understand? A lot of people will get that through that anger. You understand me? Even the topic can confront this kind of meme. You understand me? Ask them why. You know, it's not for me that sometimes I don't feel good. You know, I don't know. You know, okay, you can continue.
Okay. Now, hold on. Just keep your phone on because maybe you want to add something. So, in regards of Lolo, do you know the time Lolo visited that time? Do you remember the time she visited?
That was last year, yeah?
Okay. Now, the journey of Lolo visiting Mazen Nandekano that time was a very big danger to her because of the siblings of Mazen Nandekano. Because that time they have already removed. Wait. That time they have already removed Mike. They have already removed Mike. They have already removed Baristefania Joffo. Do you know what the siblings of Mazen Nandekano and that learned lawyer? Do you know what they did when Lolo went to Nigeria? Okay, this one is not in the media space, but I am bringing it out today in other way for the defense of this woman. Now, they went and told the woman that for her to visit Mazen Nandekano will be very difficult for her as a wife of Mazen Nandekano. Because that the Nigerian government are making sure that somebody like her don't visit Mazen Nandekano. The woman asked them why. I am the wife to Mazen Nandekano who is in trouble, who is in the hand of Nigeria government. Do you know the suggestion they give to her? That she should come, let them forge certificate as a lawyer, as an international lawyer, to go and visit the husband. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means, Mazi?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Explain.
They want to set her up. Do you see? They wanted to set the woman up because they forgot that this woman have visited the husband before in detention, and the digital hand of that woman is with Nigeria government. So imagine where they disguise this woman, give her forgery certificate as a lawyer, as an international lawyer to come and visit Mazen Nandekano, and in DSS, when she will passing, she will put her digit, and her digit now will not correspond to be the wife of Mazen Nandekano. Do you see where they wanted to, what they wanted to do? They wanted to lock Mazen Nandekano. Wait, they wanted to lock Mazen Nandekano up, now lock the wife at the same time. But do you know the person who also fought to see that Mazen Nandekano's wife visited Mazen Nandekano? But it's Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the Mike Ezekome push. After pushing, they now contact his soul rest in peace, Senator Ifeanyi Oba. Ifeanyi Oba single-handedly make the connection for Lolo to visit Mazen Nandekano. Immediately Ifeanyi Oba did that job, the siblings of Mazen Nandekano and that Lord told Simon Ekpa to start insulting Ifeanyi Oba. Do you know that time the group of autopilots started insulting Ifeanyi Oba? They started insulting Ifeanyi Oba. They started blackmailing Ifeanyi Oba. If you see the game, this game is understandable. That's why when I see some Biafran who also come sometime, I don't blame them very well. They will say, Lion Man, take it easy. Lion Man, you are attacking man. I'm not attacking Mazen Nandekano. I am just trying to break the truth openly in the public so that Makechi, they said the foul. No, kolebe eti. Lebe brulon we. Or they eti ka ebe happen well. You know they eti ka ko wanolu.
Exactly.
That's what I'm doing. So that tomorrow my record will be kicked. They say, this man said it, and they have happened. I am not telling them to quit from what their mission is. But what I'm telling you is that this thing will be on record. So that they will say, somebody who is learned will say, come, all Biafrans, come here. Who is this man? Maybe that time I may not be available again, no? Because nobody, I cannot live forever. No, my brother, we are living in the world that we don't know when we will go.
Exactly. I know that you see Biafra, brother. You have done a lot of stuff. Everybody will see Biafra.
Maybe they will say, well, where is this man? Where is this man? Oh, this man is saying it. Why all of you are not paying attention to this man? It will happen. They will say, this man was saying it, but people are not paying attention now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what he said now, that's why I asked why our Lord was supposed sometime, you understand me, to come on air. Okay, if maybe in air, if this splendid show, I cannot, we know that everybody will understand, you understand, it's good sometimes, at least anything, maybe a part through there, that useless sibling, supported Biafra.
No.
To keep it talent.
There are something, is a woman. Woman, we can say, yes, women are the weak vessel. But yes, mind you, the woman not speaking. Wait, Mazi, the woman not speaking.
Yeah,
is the leadership. Leadership are trying to guide her. If that woman come out to speak, you yourself may not even like it. I'm telling you, leadership is guiding her. No, madam, please. Leadership can keep on coming this woman. Madam, please, have mercy. But I think she's coming online. I think it's time the leadership should leave this woman to say her mind. Let her offload whatever that she's passing through.
Exactly. That is exactly my.
Because I am aware of this one. I am listening. When I'm saying what I'm saying, I don't say something that I'm not aware. I'm aware of this one, that is leadership that is holding her, begging her, calming her down. But I think it's time the leadership should allow this man to offload the burden in her heart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He had a quality about life and death too. He had a quality about for life. You understand me? This already. Man, papu go. You understand me? He had a kind of maybe more to target the go by this thing. Because if to keep silent and walk and not only play. After one day, mass and who's here?
But the siblings have published it yesterday now. The siblings have already started publishing that angle. In order way to conclude the mission, they have already started publishing it.
No. About a very big law. Law have the right to stop all this lawyer. You understand me? They have the right to say, okay, I lawyer Jumako from today, Biafra. I don't want to see a lawyer Jumako to visit my
Yes, the woman have the right as a legal wife, married.
She have a right. Okay, from today, I don't want to see you near my husband. Myself, you will clap on that. Thank you.
Hello, your live program here on the Lion Man Leone page. You are welcome to the program. Where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Georgia. My name is Apes. So I am Charlie Putin what that's not. This our brother just called right now. He made mention something in regards to leader's wife, which I'm almost in the same page with him, in the sense that yes, you did explain some things for him to understand, but I think that's how our leader's wife went over to see the husband, which is our leader. That was when he was in detention. Yeah. And that was the time he learned, and that was the time that these guys, they were like pretty much in charge of who comes in and who comes out, who goes in and who goes out. So but right now he's in prison. And now from Lola Mecca, you remember the last this thing when she made a plea. So that Martin said any person or anybody should come in and come and visit him. You don't need nobody permission to come see him. So what I'm trying to say, I understand your illustration, but what you're trying to explain to him, but that was intentional. But right now, he's in prison. It's an open door. She can go there and visit him almost nobody know it. Then she can come out and do what? And then present her whatever she has, whatever she discussed with her husband. The area more she feel a little bit concerned, sometimes. But I'm not with you. Based on what is going on with all this, with the siblings and some of these infiltrators, the people that we really trusted in the first place and fought that experiment. I'm very surprised that all of them have to come back now, even against us. This is very, very appalling. Also, even on my distance, that's why I have my, what's the name? My Twitter account, just like my TikTok account, just like I know. The name I wrote right there is like everybody's a suspect. That's the name Jimmy, my TikTok account. Everybody's a suspect because with all this that is going on right now, when you're like this, make this thing now, they could turn around and try to, challenging the leadership and on top of the leadership. Now, there's so many things. Not just helping get down an IPO, which I know is a mission very impossible. So my thing letting me know this thing that is going on. I don't think any of us, she had a surgery like a couple of months ago. I'm sure that now at least she gotta go over there. Now you know, I know what I don't mind. This is their own safety. May I call the open? They are not there because we know his handwriting. They are specific. Listen, but he's handicapped. He can't do anything. But he never honor. Yeah. He can't do anything. He has an organization which is in the Ipob. The leadership, DOS, they should go and say, listen, they should make it opposite in the work and say, listen, whatever the DOS decide or say, any fundraising, anything, go through the DOS. I'll tell you one, you want the handicap that he cannot give instruction to DOS to tell them what to do while he's in there. You may have to clear that any organization, not any person not form anything like form, but you know not now. The DOS with the leadership, all the way in place. And whatever they say goes, that they should they should come out and broadcast it and let it, everyone because I will understand it in the back. Tomorrow I said that
Mazi, sorry to interrupt you. Mazi, sorry, I will interrupt you a little bit. Mazi, in the area, there's something you may mention that I want to interrupt you there. Please, sorry for my interruption. You see, you may mention of Mazi is handicapped where he is. He can not lead from there, and it's wrong. Let me tell you something. Even though the leadership, the one mistake leadership made, I can tell the world, the one mistake leadership made since Mazi Nandekano had been kidnapped, only one time they did mistake, and I said it to them. I said, this mistake you people do, never do it again. That was the mistake when Mazi Nandekano give order from the detention to cut off the seat at home being initiated by Ipob leadership. In other way, to bring Mazi Nandekano out so that everybody will see if it is alive. That was the purpose of that sit at home. But when it was going on, Mazi Nandekano gave order from inside, and the DOS obeyed that order. And that order, obeying that order, turned into disaster to our society. It turned into disaster. And if by what happened that time, DOS are not learned enough mistake from what happened that time, and the DOS sing that's make mistake to obey one single word from Mazi Nandekano from detention. In fact, I will be the one to say they are incompetent. As they stand now, let me tell you something. As they stand, if DOS, the leader of this group, of this very organization, dare obey one single word from Mazi Nandekano, even come, that means they have done the greatest mistake of their life. I'm just saying it today for people to understand how critical it is. So they shouldn't mind. Mazi Nandekano should not bother himself trying to amend anything from inside, or to give any order, or to give any directive. Any directive he give to me, if DOS adopt even single half of it, they have made mistake of their life, because they are dealing with government.
Well, it's just that I just felt that, okay, with all this things going on, because there was a time, somebody went on my year that he just Allah, it looked like he looked like a monkey with that idiot.
Very wicked guy. That man is very wicked, very heartless.
So in my well with it, that's right. Yeah, that right. Only held the the man held it for a while, and after a while he brought it out, and of course we all knew that was the rest of Mazda. So that's so him I was going to or just about to put this to rest him and man the kind of squad, not the kind of say, not the kind of so
they don't
put this into rest. But for more, I just felt that now. Always that's okay because yeah, we're calling them not once, not twice. My DOS with the leadership on Apple. Then why can't he just stand and say, listen, man, don't take nothing from me. I'm not giving authority. I'm not giving you guys nothing. Anything go to leadership. The other are not go to leadership.
And the Mazi, another air I want to clear today on this broadcast is to Biafrans at large. You see, this issue of IPOB. Will IPOB allow any other group to agitate for Biafra? I have said this thing before, and I think the leadership have said it openly in one of the Mazachina Samoru broadcasts. You see, it is a foolishness to think that no other group can come out to agitate. What we are saying is, don't agitate against the manifesto of IPOB. If any group come out today and say, okay, like this thing they are calling Rising Sun, Avid, have you asked yourself, why is this Avid and the so-called Rising Sun, why did they not want to stand alone? Why did they want to attach themselves to IPOB? I've asked this question secretly. Why did they want to? Which means they have motive. Mazi, they have motive. That's why they want to attach themselves to Ipob. Why?
It's just like idiot trying to Ngozo Abuezi. She lives here in Atlanta with me. I will go near several times. Then for one program last year, I saw him see your idiot trying to Abuezi. I'm not going to not be seen up now. May and my now. So I'm not a Mona mother or whatever. I was just watching her. But then they could. So what I'm trying to say, you know, that's sort of basic. You know, you guys are autopilot. What the mass not the cano. Out of your crew, do whatever you guys are doing. You autopilot and leave IPOB, No, all these people handling with the same agenda, all of them from A to Z, they have the same agenda. Only one of them are mass nap, can only one of them mass nap, because of what they have an agenda, like what you just said, which is true. Let
me tell you today, if the Rising Sun come out now, okay, you are hiding the leader of the Rising Sun, you are hiding the leader of so-called Avid. Is the suspect? Why can't you somebody come out and say, okay, I am the leader of Avid? We are not a secret court. This is agitation for Biafra freedom. If you come out today, okay, I want to start agitating, this group will be agitating for Biafra. Then what IPOB will be doing is to keep eye on them. Because IPOB is their father of all agitators. Let us pick it that way. We are the father of other agitators, which means other children is allowed to agitate. So we, the father, we monitor them. How do we monitor them? We now check into the activity. We'll be watching them. But do your thing. Create your leader, and that's your leader. Make sure you be calling the leader's name in whatever you are doing. Not Martin Nandeka, not Ipob. Call their name. Then be going. Let me tell you something. If your agitation is civil, polite, and tranquil in our society towards our people, towards the well-being of Biafrans in Biafra land, do you know what I will do? If I am broadcasting here, I will be broadcasting in support of you, of your group, broadcasting in support of IPOB, broadcasting in support of the so-called Rising Sun. As far as your activity is civil, it's not criminal link to the agitation. Why won't we support you? This is what we want them to do. I've asked question, who is the leader of the Avid? Let the leader come out and announce himself. Who is the leader? Yeah. Who is the leader? Who is the leader of the Rising Sun? Let the leader come out and announce himself.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
How can you hide? You will now hide the identity. You want to attach yourself to Ipob, which means you have a motive, you have an intention, very bad one. That's why you hide there, because leaders are supposed to surface themselves.
To be honest with you, all of them are all agitated. We know why, because they never expected that IPOB leadership that they put manga. Because they were all working together secretly. They started coming out in their shells.
Yeah.
And I'm even surprised this idiot for a while. This one for I've not been hearing from him for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe how together with this Master Nabikan service. Don't be surprised. They want on the ground.
Yeah. I said it before now. They are all working together. So in this regard of other group coming to Biafra agitation, is allowed. It's allowed. All over the world is allowed. So let our own not be different. It's allowed. So what I'm saying here is, if those groups are genuine, come out as when you know you are capable, come out as a new leader. Tell the world, I will be leading Avid. I am Dr. So person. I am Madam So person. I will be the one leading Avid. The world will know you. Then what we will now advise you, Oga, Madam, go to Google and register your name officially as the leader of Avid. Oh, Mazi, go to Google and register your name as a leader of Rising Sun. The way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way IPOB did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then, so that when you come out to speak or to give order to your group, when you come out, let us assume, for example, is Lion Man. You not come out and say, Rising Sun, not IPOB again, Rising Sun agitating for Biafra, we give order. I am giving order to my group, Rising Sun, for so thing in Biafra land. Even that time, IPOB does not even need press release to distance themselves from your order, because the order has directed to you and your group. While we were distancing ourselves during the time Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa always attached Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name to his order. That was the reason why we interfere. And everybody know. Let us assume that time Simon Ekpa will come out and say, I am Simon. I am giving this order. We will not even bother to even counter him. Maybe by now he will still be free, doing what he's doing. But trying to hide under Ipob to create problem, it not go work now. We will not allow you to operate. So today, Avid or Rising Sun, you are free to do what? To operate in the name of Biafra agitation, but not in the name of Ipob or in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remove Mazi. If you attach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to your name, we will attack you. We will exercise media weight against you. And nobody, if anybody IPOB remember in terms of media weight, you are gone. So this is my message to Avid and the Rising Sun. You are highly welcome, lovely welcome. Madam, Oga, Sir, Mazi, whoever, whatever your name is, you are highly welcome to this to Restoration of Biafra project. But let it be under your name. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu already have his own umbrella, which will be mentioning his name, which will be championing his name with, which is Ipob. But this one now, separate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go ahead and come out to agitate. You are highly welcome. I support you for coming out. But don't mention the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mention your name. Don't mention the name of Ipob, either good or bad. I am putting it to outside to everybody today. Either good or bad, don't mention the name of Ipob. Either good or bad, don't mention the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mention your name as the man who is coming to lead his own group or her own group. This is my message to Avid and the Rising Sun. If you continue to attach yourself in IPOB, we will keep on attacking you. If you meant well, you will receive attack. If you meant evil, you will also receive attack. As far as you want to attach to IPOB, stay on your own, do the agitation. If you are doing it well, people will follow you. If you are doing it wrong, know it that Biafrans are very sensitive. They will know that you are wrong. They will abandon you. So this is my message to the so-called Rising Sun and the Avid. Anything you can do to get Biafra, do it. But not in the punishment against our people. This is where me, Lion Man, stand against. Anything that will bring pain to our people back home, Lion Man will not support it. I will kick against it. I will fight against it. Whatever you want to call me, call me. As far as is to punish our people, and I see our people going through suffering because of your activity. One, I go fight you. I go fight you. And when I'm fighting you, I will not even look back fighting you. Any other group, even we need even 20 groups to come out. We need 20 groups to come out, no problem. But let everybody be on their names. When referendum come, that time we have monitored all your activities during your time of your own group agitation. That time we can call everybody together and say, okay, come. What we are pursuing is on the table. Or you come. Bring your idea. Bring your idea. Bring your idea. But any attempt trying to hide under the umbrella of Ipob, anybody you are calling on the live broadcast and you are calling messenger. Maybe some people don't know how this network functions. The person calling, stop calling on messenger. If you are calling on messenger, you are trying to stop the broadcast to attend to your call, which will not work. That's why WhatsApp number is there. WhatsApp number is there. If you want to call on WhatsApp. But if you call on messenger, there's no way I will pick your call. If I pick it, which means the program will be automatically shut down. So that is how Facebook functions. Please, don't call again. Call on WhatsApp. So what I'm telling, that is my message to the Avid and the Rising Sun. Please, what I explained today and teach today about the activities of Aloy Ejimako and the spirits of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for those of you who have made up your mind to continue to work with them to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of this world, congratulations. But remember my vision 2020. I said, this is what God revealed to me. I say anybody, Ifeanyi Chukwu, stop calling messenger. Ifeanyi Chukwu, stop calling messenger. If you don't have WhatsApp, then you comment whatever you want to. If you question you want to ask, then you write it on comment section. If I see it here, I will answer you. That's another way to communicate. Stop calling messenger, please. So this is the message. Everybody is free, but don't try to come and attach yourself to Ipob. In other way, we don't know your mission. Maybe when we ignorantly welcome you, you will not dish out your mission. And the Ipob has about. Hello?
Yeah,
yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is Mazi from the confront.
Okay. Yeah, welcome to the program, Maz.
Yeah, Mazi, you have said all, and I make everything to put me Queba. Emma from the one. I know we were so many people. When I know I know who I'm not going to things, and not why that's not end of the day, no Zafuna. As someone ever in and they could come with them and the can. We are for the states, but now, all of them now are not seeing the handwriting on the wall.
Exactly.
Yet I go, and from the one and the secondly, he was allow Ejimako. Maswell, Magabimi, Henine, from the one we are monitoring all these people. Because I myself, now my zone even know, it's on one of the media. Now unit 190, 192, never know. So I don't want to educate in Dubai, can Dubai what he can again. Now these people are government agent carbon. These people will not listen. And they man Dubai and I like you looked at Abby.
Maze, eweliwe kamtira gono there. The reason why they ban equitachari lihangina because the pitch of federal government federal government of Nigeria use a very powerful symbol, and that symbol is the picture of Mazen and the Kano siblings. So it's very hard for people with light brain to accept that women Kano get Kano.
Yes.
That's the area they enter.
Yes. And I don't look at with this thing below wake up. Before I run out the camera, I don't know what I can remember where. All the Kano program, even outside and not one certain time.
Yeah.
You look at drive very close. What you one of a man one gathering honey, honor their go. Now, don't see why this guy got this smile. No way in a
yeah.
It means that now, go something is we on. When people are sensitive, like we don't want them for the aquatic. Now, a time goes on. Not the same way. Now, all this is here, do not for let I go.
Yeah.
Now, even now, Ghana this broadcast because this broadcast like this broadcast Maze Obama yesterday. Go me the voice day.
Yeah.
Me kuku. Only when I want to find a trouser.
Okay, we're going to make a man now.
It is. Yes, it was saying everything the way it was. Many people were shocked. Manahawa IPOB, we can IPOB say alone. I would have happened and can maybe the one to buy in the when so many houses, so many people here. One day in Nigeria and pretend to come.
Yeah.
Man, IPOB, they were going to see anybody first.
They were good, yeah.
First, here to secure Maze first. But then I why now. Man, I people are mad. I say action. None of the guys who is in the relation for no zoo. This doesn't work that way. IPOB, this leadership in our wisdom. And we're very short. I don't know how to put it. I've been following them. See, like when a lot of humiliation, this will get the lawyer again. When lawyer got like now, the mother better start na career. Ma, get no bed, John. Get up, Yambo. Get up on our phone with APA.
Onyenka will content call the create room when I cash out.
Now, can these people in our pass through what Isaiah Yoba? Or if Maze doesn't get or if
they can't tolerate it. They can never tolerate it. Those kind of.
No, it's okay now. And this is zero finance. Nenya will they go in the book with the Kanata with the master prophet or master prophet, and they're going on the Hananya Mutu, name cruise. I mean, that the US. I can't buy what you get the US. But I thank God that the children pick room name. My enemy make a member, my media warrior, because it's a friend, you watch and it's a friend, but
exactly.
Go. Now, the men knows now, men, children now will be listening. Current caution. They can shake the tree. I bet in the tree, my tree cannot fall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to applaud. I don't know whenever I see a program, I'm in a fun to share a broadcast name here because I'm one of somebody, and I'm like about now, it's your good.
Yeah.
After that, was when I log in the full on the end. So I was must cut you. If I go work and they say it, the judge, they should even in the UK. And the one thing in China, I am who the other person who concerning William and Nandikan. Yeah. After all, no one who is who may have. Okay, what is the law? This woman, I get a neck. This woman now will win off Ibo assembly. Often we get here, I connect that very thing. That woman and we are Nandikan. And also, Ezenre, I'm not guessing if I let that woman go within that. They meet him, we can sit here together, have Ankata. Okay. Again, they help them because this very content creators, lawyers saying, I need to be sacked. Kabina Naga, Nanda, Gagoma is in Canada. So, I own this idea with the name we guess he gave me. When with that could this Sokoto prison, and anybody can go there and see him as an anchor without taking order from Kanu Takano or whoever it might have been. To my case, apparently, that very woman do vibrant. Yeah. And that one was on the Ibona, name that woman do. Exactly. Oh no, I guess you are linked. That woman, bata. Umuro Yamano Batakwabata, Lord Neck, Aramana, Umuro Yamana, Ma, Ekuko, that man, that is Henry. Na that woman and the woman and can we go all the cabin what na media kuzo ko na na ajel ngoro gama na bata that's me now yeah kama ma je se pa kanda the this man no ita go no the policy na for today go na ma choose to be my own lawyers has na kada man we poor so let us see the work that will happen. Exactly. Your idea is good. It's a welcome idea. I'm telling you. Because as soon as someone gets here, this idea with the night is bothering me. I got to go on a phone. We say, see my argument. So forget to go do Nava publish, go to publishing. They don't have to finance it. Now I can wait time. This woman, I buy her about secret to Muro Yami again, but one I have to Muro Man over. It go a J move over the None for 8 hours to announce one day each other for Onopona, leave government force kitchens waiting each other. If you want to talk a sound lawyer, only will get the state our legal, our lawyer, Mbosa, Mukiman, you know, but Stefania I want to go back. Let the take over this case. Let this go to head because when since here and there so many adjournment, we challenge them for a challenge. Because they are government lawyer now. So that now. Government contracted them now. So that is the sign. To show that now, government brought them over and watching what the result is going to be. It's not way now. So you watch, you take care from that very time with the charge and I put I got spring court with them with it. You see now, you get case file. That woman was in on and get the salary. I do have to drop the yesterday, but therefore it's done. I do have to. In our web, that will come out in our Zoom. With the case file, I feel that, you know, I call you nonsense, because all of them do in connection with all these things. Yeah, they had a connection to it. Yeah. Yes, I can keep a tally. If one, we saw last night, we were connected for Italy. So you know all these people full of blackmailers. They know that DOS are working. That's why they're going after Apotinas and Wood Alpha. Government appointed them that very place. Begin to insult these very people. Begin to insult them. Call their names. Our government pressure. Our government pressure. Only the sorry for it's ball later. It was in no distant time. See, I'll fight the fight. Now give my crown according to what Bible said. If follow get out here, it's more powerful. Only mistake of his life, boy. He paid me had that man for so cheap. For so cheap. Man that press release that handle. DOS, they are no one to name. No. Why did they use my name? And they get a go after coming I afford their signatory. I need to check out the month to go 2 months ago. These people are now for their head before the US away distance. They know US now resign. If American money is for so many years, money going to critical time. One publication and the whole world they shake. No, lawyer. Opposite stand too often. We take Mumbai and a threatening, you know, your fearless Ipob, man, a threatening, and I make a man got the people, the whole Ipob, the weapon by the way, no one hear this man. We will be in trouble. Almost that made publication, that this will attempted his life. I'm an Amara.
Yeah. Mama, maybe
mighty. I'm that mighty. I don't know, that mighty somebody's will not know where for like.
No, they threatened the issue here, but initially they threatening him. They told him that I think he know that they know everything about him. They threatened him, and the threatening come from up, from top to bottom. Let me just put that way.
Yes. But Mazi, he could have opened his mouth to tell the leadership, tell the whole world. Now my life is at stake.
Exactly.
Remember, these people are threatening me. Yes. On the this guy young one I control all you when I start to member and make off on a threatening this our lawyer.
Yeah, but it's fine.
I publication. Make it open. We are the no women find if I job for. What let that happen? What I know.
Yes.
I don't know why people. I don't know why in the buy yaga. All of my look at now. All of my know today now.
I was
before that all of my nonsense.
I was everything I'm going
to.
end the shame.
And the one thing with the in the men of God, the game would drop for. Chile can erase one up to take over that very position. If one I got to show that no a divine agenda of God. Isn't that why now? So somebody I may wait like somebody like me. If I didn't take any position, I wouldn't allow Satan to use me. Because why are you using me for? Even at temptation, here I'm not talking about temptation because I'm not going to name. At the end, I'm name will leave a very good price for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I would very much but I'm getting all of my mind when I am everyone choose go to be a fallout. In a very foundation also we made the foundation. And now we do no war making. Now the second one, not talk about third one. Yet I go on that saying you will say,
it's not only you, it's not only you. Even me, I feel so sorry for that man because how can somebody fought so gallantly and at the last minute of follow, very, very painful. A man powerful, well.
Yeah, Bible they saying, see now, how can you Bible then as some pastors here, the 4 o'clock, we make up for name money. At the end of before 11:59 or commit your one sin or commit. On it was 12 o'clock when you even even waiting to get okay. Everything was in prayer point. You open again, let me come back slide there. Remove it from me.
It's painful.
I'm going to go. But the one was got up for other people to
yeah, there.
So but thank you very much. Good night.
Yeah, good night. One of our brother was calling when this call was on. Let me call him, then I will end the program. So that let me give him the honor. I know him. He's one of the hardcore. Let me give him the honor. Mayor. Mass Mayor. There yeah, you are live on program, I hope you know.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, you're welcome.
You were in a I think people carry on bottom to you.
He said,
as more low make your program. None is mediocre. Had a member, I am a man. mama azin na cities. I am up on high no other things. Mana abia na nwere nwanne nwoke kpọrọ kọl kwuru okwu maka awa blọọlụ nwunye maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Mana a na-ekwu maka mgbe nwunye maazị Nnamdi Kanu o nwere ọ gara efu maazị Nnamdi Kanu first time. Ọ sị na ihe onye mere possible o ji fu maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ Ifeanyi Uba. After ka okwu a, I could remember many people were attacked. And from that day, Ifeanyi Uba also the Hebrew Ifeanyi Uba.
Yeah, also the Hebrew Ifeanyi Uba. Yeah.
Because there are some Hebrew Ifeanyi Uba, but some people are not there. Nigerian government, they very very fucking bad. Also, Fulani now control Nigeria. Many countries now control Nigeria, especially Britain. And we broadcast our broader the leadership of family broadcast before yesterday.
Azayoba.
Osna that Ifeanyi Uba our law Borafa that day. Only things many things for me that Borafa Ifeanyi Uba because more before Yagabiga more Ifeanyi Uba Yagabiga that day our law Borafa Ifeanyi Uba because someone that name of Ogoro not even the guy, that man not even in danger because the Nigerian government is very, very fucking bad.
Yeah.
I could remember the ambassador Kenya ambassador to Nigeria. Nigerian government bira na-ekwu ya ga protect ya hawa na ọbụrụ na Kenya ka mere Nnamdi Kanu arrest kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. The approach okwu a the man bịakwazie ka okwugharịa okwu a again. Egburu the man they kill the man.
They kill the man na Nigeria na die na.
Egburu the man. So nda na-arụ wuti a na-arụ mini network ka afụ na appreciate everything concern IPOB.
Yeah.
But Chineke bụ na anyị nwere leadership. Anyị nwere good leadership. Ihe nna ya ụmụazị Igbo niile, ihe nna ya dị Iko France. Anyị kwụrụ n'okwu azịza na ndị agbajiwe agbaji. Anyị kwụrụ DOS n'azụ. Without DOS anyị tọrọ atọ maka Chineke, n'ihu Chineke n'ihu mmadụ. Without DOS anyị tọrọ atọ.
And that is why they are championing. That's why they are channeling all the attack on them. That is genesis of the attack.
Mana eziokwu mana ihe mma bụ na okirikiri ka na-agba okwu ose adịghị
Agari mu DOS never.
Okirikiri na and the DOS ha bugodi azụ anụ ụka. Ihe njiwa like those people who azụ anụ ụka ha na-eme ihe ka Chineke si wee ha. So ihe nna ya ụmụazị Igbo, ihe nna ya all the Biafrans bụ ka kisi aka n'ume kudosi ike na DOS. Because na anyị kudosi ike na DOS, Nigerian gọọmenti na efe adịrọkwa ebe ha na-eje.
Exactly.
And ha adọfụ na ebe ihe ha eme ebe ịsọkọmbụ.
Exactly.
Nye anyị ife anyị na-achọ.
Exactly.
So ihe nna ya Chineke bụ ya gbaa unu ume gbakwuo DOS ume. Gbakwuo Eastern Security Corps. Chineke gosiri m nyekwa unu wisdom of wisdom. Unu ebu broadcast na-aga n'ihu. Ọgwụkwa ha n'ọrụ.
Let me call this caller that was online since I've been here calling. Let me call him, then we end the program. I'm being safe, I'm tired. I'm a human being now. Okay, this one. Let me call him back, then I'll end the program. Mazi, your live program.
I'm going to book. You let me call this Cora. My brother.
There was a.
Yeah, we thank God, my brother. Ask I want to know about Monugo come where was not back. I give you a joke in the market again. Okay, I'll back up those one of four, and I got the Congress. I go up there. Obi abromo sangore so na mo mo case we kuri si ya kuri si bure na mo ebe mfuro e de bure gbogbo ebe mo wa wale ade ba ko kiri ahụ onye ahụ kwuru onye ahụ kwuru ka ko na nwanyị a nneka na our leader wife neziri e connect with Israel can they apparent the main truth of everything especially nneka and Israel that these people must hope let them understand the main force what Ipob is fighting for, and abroad hammer. But at least all these caterpillars and all these canker wars that Nigeria has employed, all these Nigerian agents, Ngozo Habet and their groups, and the other one said that it's okay, carry all these criminals in the internet, so that they can pack their road and their road and go where they belong.
They will not.
This nonsense will end. Yeah, they have money.
Let me tell you something, Mazi. When Nigeria signed this thing,
they have a Biafra in SI.
Yeah,
I
don't know what they are agitating again.
Madam Neta said, you have a government in SI. Your government in SI, yes. Your government in SI is safe here. Why not? Why your other is killing the ones here? Go carry these ones, go put them in the SI where you are ruling. If you don't put them in the SI, you are in government in the SI, and they are not in Nigerian territory. How come that man will be talking those nonsense, and people are listening to those nonsense? People that say they went to school.
There is a. Let me find this video.
Making nonsense,
Mazi,
nonsense on the internet all the time.
Mazi, there's one video I come across about infiltrators. Let me show you this video. And I laugh. Do you know why I laugh after watching that video? I say whoever that brought out this video, I thank him. Wait, let me see if I can see the video. Where Aloy Ejimaka we are swearing of the order Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave him. The same guy came back 2026, continue from swallow his own, what do you call it? Swallow his own speech back again. Where did I say this video? God. Wait, I'm coming. Go on. Keep on saying what you're saying. I just want to look for the video.
Lion man. A lion is the king of the forest. And every name has a symbol. That's why when a snake passes, now a snake can remove its existence. But to the body of the snake, it can testify that the snake here, or a snake has released the existence. So the symbol and the significant name of a lion. So now we are on your platform now. We are asking you to reach out to the DOS. And we are appreciating their efforts so mightily, especially now that it's very open to everyone to understand the battle of which they have been into for all these years, from Simon Ekpa's criminal manipulations to all this gang of federal groups, also pilot government in Niger Delta. So all this nonsense, and this woman has went to see our leader. Our leader has made it open in the court, and this one has also went. This one also talked how our leader also said that the DOS here is where we stand, and we all of us were standing with the DOS. That's what that guy said is very important for our mama and the two our mama, for them to come together, so that they can be able to go and see our leader and let all these criminal charlatans in the name of royals and all this his brother's criminality. Let all this end once and for all.
Exactly. It has to end.
So that only one word from that woman and with everything alone, we put an end for all these criminals.
Exactly.
Just for that essay and that woman to come out and say that this is what our leaders and they say, believe me, all these criminals and all of these charlatans, they will bow their face in shame.
I don't know how they feel. Mazi, I don't know how. Mazi, I don't know, Mazi, I don't know how these people think in their little mind that they can defeat Ipob. Now look at Emma Powerful, where they wanted to use him to announce the new DOS. Look at what Ipob leadership did to him. They immediately Ipob showed them that we are ahead of them. We removed the name from Google, removed the name from AI. So how is he going to announce it again? We will keep on telling them that you can. If we put hand here, we block you. You put hand here, we block you. You put hand. So I don't know the reason why people are so, it's time to give up. Like one Hausa man said, he said the plan to bring the Igbos to zero level in Nigeria have been in action for over 50 years. Hausa man said it recently. That's confession from Hausa, from a Fulani, not a man. He said this person who made this statement is a Fulani. He said he is now advising his people to drop the agenda, because agenda they have carried out for 50 years, it didn't work. He says he's asking the people to forget about bringing the Igbos down. That he have seen that nobody can bring these people down. More you are trying to bring them down, more they are rising. More you are trying to. So he says he's asking the people to stop the agenda. Say it's not necessary anymore.
Okay, my brother, can I continue going the bundles of because I have people can't get them one. When the last person talk about our leader, how to meet him.
Mas, I'm coming.
Concerning
Mas wisdom, I will call you back.
Can you people,
after the caller, please?
I want to say something again. Mas, I don't know. I think you have already said something about this before I joined this program now. These criminals, so these criminals have risen to the level. Do you know the reason why they make dollar so high and money so high and make Nigerian naira so useless? Because all these characters in Biafra land that have been successful their nonsense in the social media for years, we are thinking that they are deceiving people. Do you see how horrible and how forest and how senseless these people are? That these people are poverty. These people will go carry $5,000 or $10,000. They will convert it to becoming millions. They will become, their children will rise and they will be intimidating our people. Now they are not making up and claiming that they say he's a city boy.
Don't you know Mazi, don't you know the meaning of city boy? What is the definition of city boy? City boys means city boys means people that is flashy, but lack skill, lack knowledge of handling things. So what they have the name that have already disqualified them. That means they don't know anything.
So these people they don't have money. So Nigeria are giving them all this money and all of this for this nonsense agendas. Cubana priest that has not had their dying, they're hungry crayfish. Is not acting like a human being. All these nonsense things that was not. So this is the reason why Obiko, what did they call that criminal that uses something that thought like a Zaka has no sense. That one want to do her mother's burial. Since the money what they give her for her mother's burial. If that guy use that money to develop her community, would her community be poor again? He used that one they call Zenko. Can you know people not watch the video of the Zenko's mother's place? Where a millionaire that said that his mother is a this. Can you people not see the Zenko's mother's place where they go, where the useless, do you see how nonsense these people are?
Mazi, IPOB, listen, Mazi, IPOB, Mazi, IPOB intelligence have already gathered the mission. You see them flagging off France. What concerns France flag concerning campaign for APC? You see them waving the flag of France. That was, listen, IPOB have already gotten the information that they are coming. They are surprised when now that thing is being published. Okay, we have gotten your intel. That is why we have already also enlightened our people how they are going to welcome you people. They are going to be disgraced in Biafra land. Just watch out and see. Let me call other people quickly because I want to end the broadcast. I've tried so much here.
Okay.
Mazi Keke, you are welcome. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, I will call the man who the man I've been trying. After him, I will close this thing. I'm tired. They will go ahead.
Yeah. It is the end tired. You got the call in your level. You're there to answer them. I'm not going to get your mom. Lion Man, I really want to appreciate you. Me and 2 hours in on this thing, and then I watch the comments of people and the topic this evening. Actually, let me address 2 or 3 things.
Okay, go ahead.
I will only pray for something of maybe only Martin Ricardo is not aware because the wife have never visited. Now I want to clear that part.
Okay.
Dear friends, I know that all of you are listening, and you have been long now. Have never come on here. Anybody or any individual telling you that DOS is not communicating or not sending messages to Martin Ricardo when we are under oath, that person is a lie. Now, I want to make this thing publicly to all of you before even the DOS, before my reaching us alone, because enough of all this nonsense. 3 weeks ago, the DOS member visited Martin Ricardo in Sokoto. If I'm wrong, this week we make it 3 weeks ago. I said he visited, underline that, visited Martin Ricardo in Sokoto. So all this propaganda who is coming to riot or to tell you only 2 wives to go and visit. When remember that all of us are in Europe, that woman has a child underage that we take to school, we don't have a maid here that will run all those errands to you. For her to go and visit or to do anything, you must wait for their school closing or when they have vacations. So I want to clear that part. That is number 1. Number 2 is all these city boys, Lion Man. You know, when we say it, I said it in Take Austin's platform now. When we say it, people will misunderstand. Because they don't take the information, they take only the voice of who is speaking. We know these things right from time. But let me tell you, if Africa doesn't take time this time around, the kind of colonization I get colonized and keep us now, before we get ourselves, it will last about 200 years.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Because they will divide the countries. Maybe from Imo State to other state, China will take those places to everybody. From Nasarawa to Abuja, maybe America will take that side. From Oguri to the other side, Indians will take that side. But the problem now they have is because France wants to penetrate to Sahara. That's why it says France is involved, fighting tooth and nail for this campaign of Tinubu. Anything that makes Tinubu to lose this campaign, France alone.
Yeah, France is gone, yeah.
Imagine we are in Europe, I know what I'm saying. Prime ministers in Europe, yes, they walk around without security, but it's no longer like that. After this casualty with Russia and the Ukraine. For these boys to have the impetus to go and see Macron in Paris on his own parliament of France. You know that what these people are planning is not a caricature, it's not a play. Let us forget about making noise. If they are not playing, they are serious on business or what they are doing. That's why you see them, they are not backing back. The only thing that can save me and you is to attack them on social media, to give them back to back. If to fight, you can't fight them, my brothers. That is the truth. You can't fight them. We don't produce.
If you can produce, you buy 2 times, you actually get happier. You get handkerchief yourself. So we are not up to that standard of getting about that you can use to maybe attack the Western world. The diplomacy of this address, we are addressing people now, enlightening our people, opening their eye for everybody to know what is going on is very, very important. But I know we are now, we go and let anyone else say, Lion Man, they will not take that message in a sense.
Of course, it's always like that.
People will be looking how you dress or who do what you or what you love it. But that message you are sending, they are not interested. So what is coming, what is coming, you see from now, I have written that in, but people think that when we write, you know what we are writing. What is coming for IPOB from now in the next 6 months? If Bukario the same, we go to 6 months. The battle that will come, some of you will be confused if you are not strong. It's not like Simon Ebaon. It's not like no. This battle now, you will now know that you are a man. You see this battle, now everybody should serve these brokers of Lion Man, as I'm saying it. The battle that will come, if you are not careful, you will be confused. Exactly. Because it's really the main battle we are waiting for years now. The main internal battle. I won't help with the The only thing you have to be is to be wise and know if I'm the problem. If the market is the problem, what you want is Biafra. Not anybody. Because it's a nation, it's not a franchise.
Exactly.
And in the matter one on there, on 14th of February, I will only celebrate. But remember that others died as well. How many of us have celebrated those people that died? Ikechubu, Ikoto, and all the rest, which we don't know. All of you should remember that the 28 men died in the Onion Bush compound. We never celebrated them one day. A celebration for one day. Our mother, I want to have a cook. Macadi kwa mama. Mazi, we don't really go 4G4. She can watch it.
Before I call back this our brother who have been calling since that I promised I will call him. That will be the last call. I will call him. Let me say this before I call him. Okay, let me call him so that another person will not call him. Then I say what I want to say. Most of people that live in abroad, they're always busy. Maybe that was the time you have chance to call in. If you didn't pick, then I end the program. But before that time, I want to quickly say something here. There is some mistake in which IPOB have done at the past. And I think that mistake shouldn't continue, to happen in IPOB. That mistake is, we always talk about our leader, Mazen Nandekano. Yes, our leader is very, very important as a figure who God used to gather all of us. People will talk about, like especially these guys who is making money in this very movement. The topic this word is always frequent in their mouth. Mazen Nandekano sacrifice. Mazen Nandekano have suffered. Mazen Nandekano. Even some of them will go as far as saying Biafra without Mazen Nandekano they don't want. Yes, we all pray. My utmost prayer is, let the man who God used to liberate Africa, which is Mazen Nandekano, through Biafra restoration, let him be alive to enjoy what he worked for. But in terms of sacrifice, Mazen Nandekano and his family sacrifice, I may say, is 3%. But Biafrans at large have contributed 97% of sacrifice. Then how dare we now, we IPOB, we abandon the 97% sacrifice of Biafrans at large. We only consistent and persistent talking about the 3% sacrifice of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. I think it's wrong. Many people are not saying this in our side. I was in a place one day, somebody were saying, an elderly man, he said why he hate IPOB is, underline what the man said it, he said why he hate IPOB is, they always talk about Mazen Nandekan. They need to talk about those people who have died for the struggle. Look at what an elderly man was saying. They need to even talk about those people. You should not be the same mother that born those ones. I didn't say anything. I only told the man, I said, Mazen Nandekan is the symbol of those people who have made the sacrifice. So when we say Mazen Nandekan, which means we are also covering those who have laid down their life. The man said, no, not be like that. I tried to coordinate the man. And at the end of the day, we landed in one agreement. I said, always the leader. I said, it's like when president is being assassinated or president is being just attacked. I said, which name the journalists always put in the front? Is it not that president's name? But have you seen the names of those security who may have died during the time of attempt to assassinate the president? That's how I ended that word in that man's mouth. Do you know what I mean? There are people who always think this towards this area. And in their own mind, they are right. But this word always very close to the mouth of these criminals who have come to this struggle to fatten their pocket. If you see anybody who always talks the sacrifice of Mazen Nandekan, go and watch him or watch her. This person have never dropped $1 in IPOB. Unlike us, we are showcasing ourselves. We are defending IPOB the little way we can. At the same time, we are contributing our hard-earned money. But the people who always give us headache in this struggle is these people who have been benefiting from the movement. I've noticed this and I've said this several times. And if you see them, blackmailing. As soon as they are not getting that thing they expected you to get to give them, they started blackmailing you. This has been the problem. And these are the people they are gathering by the side of Mazen Nandekan. Today, Mazen Nandekan is in communication with this kind of people, which is very bad. I call it our leader. How? I don't know. Our leader should be in the position to know that being in communication with this kind of riffraffs is to endanger his honor. Imagine with me if I have 100% respect for our leader. Only suddenly, recently, I discovered that our leader is in communication with such riffraffs. I will drop my respect. Yes, I'm saying it openly. I will drop my respect automatically. I don't want to mention their name. But what I'm telling you is reality. So what will make our leader living men and women of honor? You have opportunity to communicate. You are not communicating with men and women of honor who have gone far with their own money, with their own effort. You only going closer to people who have never contributed even $1 in this very movement. Rather, it is IPOB that have been giving them. IPOB are the one giving them. IPOB have been the one giving them. Then you ended up having communication with such riffraffs. There are people this thing will provoke. People will say, now look at. So you have gotten to this point. Simply because you don't want to be in communication with those who can guide you, who can tell you, no, this one is wrong, this one is right. You only want to be in communication with those who will answer you, sir, sir, sir. Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. This is wrong. This is where most of African leaders' downfall always begin. They always want people who will answer them, sir, 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 sir. They don't want people who will guide them. They don't want people who will guide them. This has been the problem of African leaders, and that is why they are getting it wrong. Now, you see Tinubu. Nevertheless, that Tinubu is an illegal president who did not win election and grab the power. But still, if that man have sense, he could have even, because of that purpose, do well for robbing the mandate of another man. He could have just do well for Nigeria by surrounding himself with people who can challenge him. Look at the kind of people he surrounds himself with. Akpabio, rubber stamp Senate president. Anything Tinubu tell him is what he will do. And this thing now is endangering his leadership as a president. Look at the kind of people he surrounds himself. Benjamin Kanu, rubber stamp House of Rep deputy. They are all, oh yes sir. When Tinubu say we are going to give Nigeria shit to eat, they will say yes sir. Nobody among them can confront Tinubu and say, Tinubu, why giving the citizens shit? Why? What did they do? Knowing fully well, immediately Tinubu say, I'm going to give them shit to eat. If they eat that shit, that thing is going to cause problem in the city. I am talking to Mazen Nandekano directly now. I'm talking. Hello?
Yeah, Mazen,
please hold on. I'm just saying something. Let me round up. Just be online. So what I'm saying is this. Like, that's why I'm addressing this thing to Mazen Nandekano directly. Being in communication with riffraffs such as Paul Achebe, Methuselah. I call them riffraffs because they don't know anything about freedom. They only think that freedom is something they can come, anybody can come and do, do anyhow. Freedom is the most sensitive politics. You have to play with skill and intelligence, not free. But look at the people our leader is in communication with. Bunch of riffraffs. People who will answer him, sir. Even when our leader make a bad suggestion, they will say, Amaz, all okay. None of them have the knowledge or the wisdom to say, Amaz, no, don't go this side. No, don't do that. They can't. These have been the problem of African leaders. I keep on telling you, the day African leaders will start accepting those who will straighten their neck, that is when the day Africa will change. Go ahead, Maz.
Okay, Maz, I've listened to your message and I would like to contribute in this. And even when I listened to Austin Chika this morning, is in line with the same thing you are saying. You see, one of the things. Sorry, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. You're coming out. Clear.
Yeah. This thing reminds me initially there's a post Chima Sanwo made last year, October, about the bigger battle is coming from the first quarter of the year.
Exactly.
And when you look at that post, and what is
playing out now, you will now find out what is happening, you know. And I remember when, if you also read what Emeka gives, there's an article he wrote. In fact, you might even shed tears. 3 years of painful fight. After that, our people, if it's Jonathan, he will say 15 memory. And they are still trying to lure us into upon what the leadership and IPOP passed through for 3 years of painful. Most IPOP even get killed because they are IPOP. You Malay people, innocent people, for 3 years, falsely accuse them of betraying Onyendu, and yet that is not even enough for you. You are coming back again with another lie because you have been bought over. And the funny part of this is that these people have never for over years contributed financially. They don't attend family unit, their meeting. You don't see them. Okay, May is coming. We're gonna, May Patriot is coming. You won't see them. The real IPOP will be on the streets of every capital of the Western world. You will not see them.
You will not see them.
And these are the real IPOP you will see on that day. They will be the one jumping up and down now, trying to give order to confuse people. But that day, I wish leadership during each of every one of us that will come out to show our Memorial Day, to come with both picture of Onyendu, Etoziem, and the DOS signboard, so that we can differentiate, so that they will not be taken accolade, you know, because they are just few. If they really care, let them come out that day, but they will not. And you kind of see the area. Another angle I want to show you. So you see this thing they're doing to destroy us. We are now, since we are shouting, praying for the international community to hear our voice. Now they have heard our voice. You see them coming to distract us.
Yeah.
The same thing that
distraction
during Ojukwu time. The same thing that happened during the Ojukwu time. Towards the end of the war, when the American policy is about to change, they were given signal to go and stop the war. And they quickly, using Cardinal Rize and the rest of the Sabo. And the funny thing is, all those people that fought to Ojukwu, Nigerian government quietly eliminated all of them.
Yeah, that's what they will do to them too, this ones. After using them, they will eliminate them.
You see, yeah, because Austin Chika were giving example of Amazonian. But I caught in the morning to able to ask this one too. You see all these urchins, Mankakana going from Austria, they think they are free, that if they destroy IPOP, they will go free. They will all die. They do not understand the enormity of what they are fighting. They do not even understand the kind of fight they are into. This guy is so ignorant that they thought that if they destroy IPOP, that Nigerian government will shake them. They don't know what they are in for. Ambazonia is a case study. This is just a recent one. Let them go and study what happens to our brothers who fought. How they quietly, Nigerian government quietly eliminated them, deleted them one at a time. You see, these guys, they thought they are doing it, they are doing us, they are trying to destroy us, but they don't know they are also setting themselves up. None of us will go free, you put in them. And these are things, when you see them talk, you kind of wonder. That is how when people, they kind of even, are having this mindset. Who even say that Nandi Bomanye? You keep asking yourself that question. You just see the way so these people are behaving. And now, what is playing out now is not far from the same thing what Chinas and Wuru post. The same thing that happened to Amazonia, the same thing that happens to us during Ojukwu time, where the what we are looking for is already on the ground. That the opportunity is already on the ground. And they are using this bunch of people that has never for years contributed financially. They have never for one day attended family meeting for years. They have never for years even protest. But they are the one shouting, Obey Onyendu. Remember that the one they obeyed in 2021, a lot of people died because it wasn't vetted. That the cycle of Onyendu has been...
Mazi, just hold on. That is what I said here in this broker. I said the only one mistake I can publicly say that the US have made in this very movement is that order they obey from Onyendu. That was their greatest mistake. And immediately they learn from that. Because the enemy, the lawyers intentionally did that thing. Immediately the leadership of Ipob obey Onyendu. They now touch Simon and say kick off from there. You see, and they have already knew that Biafrans have made up their mind. So that was the first attempt to destroy Ipob. And the leadership learned a lot from there. That's why I said, if leadership of IPOB eventually this time around obey Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in one single word, say maybe even either good or bad, they should not obey Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for now. I am an advocate of that.
Yes.
But the most mistake they will do now is to obey one word from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, every word of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu right from that prison should be ignored completely by the leadership until his freedom is secure.
Mazi, I agree with you 100% with that, because reason is his circle has been infiltrated. So if Aloy Ejimako, who has worked with Simon Ekpa, whom Simon Ekpa unleashed havoc in our land, killed so many innocent souls.
Many innocent. Many people that guy killed. Many.
And he is still legal counsel to Onyendu. I will agree with you 100% that whatever message that comes there should not be accepted, because the one they accepted, a lot of innocent people died on that process.
We don't
want that kind of mistake to happen. Unless that his cycle, we approach all these infiltrators, disciplines, these councils. That is the only way we can say, okay, yes, there is a sanity within his cycle. But as of now, it is betrayal to us, to the movement, to listen to anything from there. Because when you read our oath, insubordination and betrayal is expelled. Insubordination can get you suspension, but you see betrayal to the struggle. So whatever that comes out of there and the leadership implement it is a betrayal to our struggle. Because what the first one they did, we assume is a mistake. But this time around, we will not accept it, because we all know the circle has been infiltrated. And we will not allow all our hearts, we've been contributing our hard-earned money, nothing. We will not allow that. We know these people that are championing him. They don't have nothing to lose.
Just round up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say in excess is that the leadership will continue upholding to make sure that our struggle, nothing happens to it. That is the primary aim.
Yeah.
The major thing is to protect the struggle.
Yeah.
Every other thing is secondary.
Yeah. God bless you. Let me call this one of our media where I see his call. And then after calling him, I end this. Listen, we will continue. We'll continue on Thursday. Thursday will be a chance. Where is okay. Mazi, Okija Biafra, and there will.
Lion man, Mazi, there will go to the. Am I coming out loud and clear?
Yeah, you're coming out loud and clear.
Okay. Mazi, am I coming out?
You're coming out loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to thank you so much for this wonderful program this evening. Mazi, you have said it all, and our brother that called, I think, from Ireland. Of Ireland, that the kind of mistake that was made some years ago, while the civils of Mazinamo, they kind of thought they have the power to control IPOB. They want to make IPOB look like a family business. So they discovered that it's no more business as usual. That anything that comes from Sokoto, we are not going to take it. And that is the fact. Are you telling us that Mazen Amodikano opens you from Sokoto? We are no. Mazen Amodikano can be under duress to say something in camera, just the way they manipulated Mazen Amodikano to say something in the SS facility or in the court, telling to go and donate money, everybody, all over the world. These are manipulation, and we are not going to welcome that again. So earlier, these charlatans who are jumping up and down, some of them self-mad, they don't even begin think say they want to become, they want to control people, they want to lead people. You ask, for example, hyena in Austria, who are those that hyena is going to lead? You lead. Paul Asebe, who are those that Paul Asebe is going to lead? Kobo, Benjamin Madibugo. Oh, yeah, catch as the head of the Directorate of State, or a powerful. So these people, they are confused people. Man, one thing that is very clear to me, these people in subordination, like somebody like Mepico, like not today, Mboyendu around, over 3 times Koyendu suspended. The third one, Koyendu, the Geji kidnap Koyendu. The people like who run to autopilot, run back, went back to autopilot, come back, begin to apologize. These people are full of insubordination. Ahmad, you said it. That majority of them don't even know what freedom is all about. They think it's about, if you play voice of Martin about the canon, you open like say people calling. You can't analyze anything that is going on in Nigeria. Man, what these people? The way you analyze what is going on in Nigeria, Christian genocide. Have you ever seen them analyzing the Christian genocide that we have been
they can't. I told you people, I say they can't. These people, they're only good in distraction, personal saga. That is what they are good for. And when I told them, you remember when that time they are still in meeting, I told them, I said, we are going to enter another high level of politics. I remember one of them asked me in that meeting, waiting come the politics in a struggle. I said, freedom fighting is high level of politics. And now all of them is clear now to their eye that what I said earlier at that time, they are now beginning to understand it. I said, freedom, you see, why is politics is now? Is that this? Now IPOB is entering that stage of full politics. Because I said it earlier. When people say, we don't, I say it is time we start holding our politicians accountable. Now it's time to be asking them, you are a senator from Anambra. Which bill have you presented to show that you are agitating for seaport in Igbo land? It's time to be asking them this question. Yes. And the election is coming. That time we will not make them to understand that for you who have been fighting for your own interests, you are not going back there. This is how to play freedom. Now it is time now to elect and choose those who will go there and said, when are we having referendum? Either those ones, either they sign agreement with us, you are going there to ask for a referendum, or you step aside. We vote people who will have the mindset to go there and ask for it.
What you say now is perfectly correct. But if this wayward people here that you talk about, we are going to be telling our politicians, if you are not going there to present the bill of a seaport, airport, now they will choose it around, say that, are you not talking about Biafra or you are talking for one Nigeria?
Very stupid people, very stupid set of people. That's exactly the question they will ask. Very stupid set of people.
Yeah. So, Mazi, let me just round up and give opportunity to another. Mazi, one thing that I understand that this very freedom, this Biafra freedom, is like I always describe it as heavenly race. Many are called, few are chosen.
Exactly.
And that is a fact.
That is a fact.
Along the line, I think some people will fall apart. And what we are seeing is just sharply because some people that I respect, who are our lady, some of them are falling apart. They are falling apart following hero worshiper. And the hero worshiper are the one calling people hero worshiper. These are the funny thing. You ask me now, if they give Methuselah, for example, a position, what can Methuselah offer? What can Methuselah offer? Without being told, let's forget about biasness. Let's be sincere. Every position I hear Methuselah say, Methuselah, you become a national coordinator of Austria. IPOB in Austria we just die. So that is it. But we must continue to push ahead. I want to appreciate your program this evening, man. Continue watching it and there.
Thank you very much. This program have come to an end by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama Primi Henile. On Thursday, I will be here again. On Thursday, if God permits me, I will be here on Thursday. We will continue to lecture our people, to enlighten them both in level of politics and what is happening around us in Biafra land. We need to educate our people. We need to also wake up our churches. The program I'll be handling is I will be referring it to our churches. Very, very important. I will make up a program especially for all churches in Biafra land, or all churches that is being pastored by Biafrans, because all follow. For those pastors of yours who always say heavenly race, I will anchor program to wake them up, to stop deceiving our people in this kind of heavenly race. We have no heaven to go. This world is where we come. This is our heaven, and this is our everything. When we depart here, we vanish. We have nowhere to go. So let this deception stop. Because why making people to believe that they have a better place to go after death is what is making us also to abandon our God-given resources in the hands of enemy. Because most of us believe that, yes, what are we dragging? Let us leave this, and if we die now, we go heaven. No. It's time to tell our people the truth. We have no, that is nothing like that. The heaven, go, if you read Bible very well, you will see where God have given us the expo. He said, let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. Do you see it? Underline that language. That's where the Spirit of God have revealed everything to us. Let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. That means where God dwells, no man can approach. No man will have access to it. That's why he conditioned us. He said, make the earth to look like heaven. That thing that is being done in heaven, let it be done on earth. If the heaven is being designed with gold, design the earth where humanity belongs. Design it with gold. If heaven is being designed with diamond, design the earth with diamond. If heaven is being peaceful, make sure there is peace on earth where humanity lives. Period. Understand this thing. So it's time for our churches to start teaching our congregation how to hold those representing us accountable for our resources for betterment of everybody. I will start that program very soon. God bless you all for joining me, and God bless IPOB. God bless Mazen Nandekano. God bless men and women who have contributed in one way or another positively to this very movement. As a Mechuko Kikabiaman, keep on guiding and protect us till we get what we are looking for. He said. Thank you for joining me, and God bless you once again.